Greetings and salutations, everybody. How is everyone doing this afternoon? Hi, chat. I'm still technically a morning person, I guess. But how you doing, T.I.? How you doing, Joe? Did I see anyone else here? I feel like I saw someone else. Maybe that was from earlier. I know X was here at one point, Joe. I see you, Joe. I see you. But how is everyone doing? What we discussing, chance? Wait, what about all the people in my stream is up? Wait, hang on. What is happening? What is happening? Also, that not the white queen. God damn it, chat. That's not the white queen.
It's fucking Lord Troy.
There we go.
Welcome, my friend.
Hi, I'm back. What are we guys talking about? What going on? What going on? How you guys doing? I'm here. I made it out of bed, chat. I made it out of bed. We got some applin. We're gonna see how today's stream go, chat. Cause today is type of day, but nonetheless, I am here. Oh wait, did you get gifted a ninja sub? Is that what happened? I'm telling you, Ti. If you just look at a random stream, you just can randomly get a gifted sub to it. Like, I have been gifted, like, so many subs to the point that, like, in the past where, like, I don't even know who any of these people are. So, I think it come with the territory. So, got a lot of subs. I need to look. Did my Lucid sub one out? I think it did. I've been, like, sub the Lucid bot for, like, over a year now because I keep getting gifted subs. Also, I think the other thing, Joe, I don't know if that's also paying into it. If you've been watching Fallout stream or Fallout 76 streams, they still doing the campaign, I think, to tomorrow, I believe. So I know a lot of people have been giving out subs because of that.
In general, if you gift random subs, it prioritizes people who actually attend a stream, no? It'll only give a random people who been there a sub if it can't give it to someone there, no?
From my understanding, I believe it kind of like that. So my understanding is if you ever like was in a stream because might you clicked on it, might you been like weighted into it or something, and they get subs. I believe it. I don't know if it like pick people who've been there more or what. I'm not 100% for sure, but I believe for the most part, I try to get sub to the people in the channel, and then if everyone is sub, then it start going to the people that might have just been here for a few minutes or been recommended to stream.
Can I return this sub and extend my sub to you?
Maybe. You gotta, is it a box? I don't even know what it is. Whatever you gotta check. You have the subject automatically go through. Or, you know, do what Pip do. And just do the unsubscribe and then resubscribe. And then it will technically be attended. Technically. What up, Joe? What up? Thank you making me want to go search new location in the game. I found a legendary sheep. Wait. A sheep? Some mutant in the ditch. Yeah, I guess honestly, what is it? Are you? Let me know this how it is, Joe. Have you hit that point in 76? Well, you know, you just get into like a habit of doing like X, Y, and Z. So a lot of like the new player affiliate type stuff or the stuff that might got added over time, you just never saw. Because I know that like very common for a lot of people in a lot of like live server MMO type games. Like, for example, like, I imagine if I'm still, like, playing, like, ESO from, like, day one to now, I probably wouldn't realize that we've done that intro, like, 5 times now or something. Because every time I play that game, it always a new intro. In the beginning game. Yeah, I saw that on a map. Like, we got it marked on a map, but I don't think it really did anything. I don't know if there were, like, NPCs there. Maybe, I don't know if it was just because, you know, how early in the game we was, and it seemed like the NPC were pretty spread out for the most part. So I don't know if that was like we didn't see any the whole. What happening?
It will happen again.
Dicks.
You know, you did just slide that 100-bit down my pants, so
Channeling my inner Lord X.
I'm happy for you. Don't worry, X will be proud of you. X will be proud when he pops up in that like 20-30 minute on his lump weight tutorials in a box. He'd be very proud. Thank you, DI. I do appreciate it. Once in a while, people randomly get a sub after a while. Yeah. Yeah, because I know that how it is for me. Like, I got gifted a couple, mainly just from, like, being able passively.
Please X from the future. Box him.
Oh, my God. No, don't box me. Don't bot me yet, chat. We haven't even started the stream yet. I'm ranting right now. I'm waiting for payment to kick in, so I'm like, wait, oh them? Oh yeah, them all ninja emotes. But yeah, I believe honestly, I think that how the emotes subbed up. Oh, not emote, but the subbed up go. We go people in channel, people been there the most in channel or out channel, and then
that's the best part.
Everybody else.
So he can't start the stream.
Do I need? Do you guys need to see Luna? Is that what we doing? Chat, I don't know if they're gonna walk. My camel might break. Is that what we needed? Oh wow, a double walk. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't walk. That doesn't walk. I can't. That's the best you're getting, chat. That's the bet you're getting for Luna. Are we gonna stare at Luna for 5 minutes? Don't you tempt me, chat. I will do it, chat. Don't you tempt me.
How much is a penny? 1 cent. Is that a StarCraft poster?
Mm.
How much is a penny? 1 cent. In the middle, in front of the door. That looks like Kerrigan. Oh, my bad. Time to eat dinner. So, what are we playing? Sounds. Sexy Troima CM.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Here we go.
Oh. You ever played this? I consider it kids' first RPG. I enjoyed it. Doesn't need to be crazy all the time. Also FF13 composer. Oh my. Is Lord. Senpai. Box. Pray to it. Tend to it. Feed it. Love it. Kiss it. Dine it. Marry it.
I'm back, champ. I am back.
Yeah, man. You hear that piano and you just know. That violin.
That is a good point. I did not know he was a proposal for this. I did not know that. Also, how you doing, Whoop? I'm behind on chat. How you doing, Whoop? How you doing? Oh, we're down at the bottom of the map, Joe. Oh God, flying enemy to the like that. Oh, you remember that big one I saw that when the sirens were going off? But yeah, I had no idea about the dude from 13. But I had a feeling like cause I never played it. I have never played War of Final Fantasy. But it from everything I saw, like, yeah, I get technically what for RPG and not probably a bad way to put it. So hopefully I'm not gonna get stuck on a bot for however long. I'm looking at you, old Final Fantasy. And that net to the lap bot in Quasi Court. Cause you know, fuck that net to the lap bots in Quasi Court. Like, why in the hell was that so hard? Wait, playing 76 the model? We might. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow Tuesday, right? Wednesday? What is tomorrow? Is it Wednesday? Deal with a new area. What level do you need to be for the new area, Joe? Also, to answer the question about the StarCraft thing, yeah, it's not a portal, it's a standee. Because when StarCraft 2 came out, Sam was still working at Walmart. And what that is like a shelf. Like the bottom part, I don't have on it at the moment. But like a little like cardboard like shelf that the games would set in. So literally all I keep in it right now are like Bell HDMIs and USBs in it. But it's actually a shelf. But yeah, it is a StarCraft shelf. Cause I have a whole bunch of like standee from like games of like that came out around that time. Cause that was back when literally Walmart was just control all the stuff away. So Sam used to get me a whole bunch of the standees and like the big postals and stuff they had. Which in return, another reason I need to play at some point, play StarCraft 2 at some point. Because I played the demo back in, God, what was that, 2009, 2010? But I never actually played the full game. I love the demo. So we need to get on that at some point. That's another one of the franchises that's just on the list for eventually gonna happen. Yeah, I can help you with that, Joe, if I'm able to do it, that is. Well, I think I made it to level 14, 15 last night when we did it. Oh, did you finally beat Ruby and Emerald? Oh, dude, congratulations. Congratulations, there, Wolf. Yeah, that took you... How long did that take you? That took you like 3 or 4 days to beat them? Yeah, I think that Kelligan... I believe it Kelligan who is on that. I can't. You guys shoved me in a box. Yeah, the Warcraft one, speaking of another one, like, I never played any of the Warcraft stuff. Starcraft, I did. I at least played the 4th Starcraft, and I get Blue War.
That's
well,
sick. Starcraft and Warcraft will always remain my favorite RTs. Command and Conquer is good and dumb fun. But those 2 game series have such excellent polish and story.
Yeah.
Not to mention a competitive scene. Well, not so much anymore, but it was dope in its heyday.
Yeah, sadly, League of Legends kind of killed Starcraft in Korea, didn't it? In Korea and China and a few other Asian areas. God, I remember when like Starcraft 1 and by proxy I get Starcraft 2 a little bit. But God, I remember back in the day. So they were like long before Twitch. They were even before YouTube, if I remember correctly. Like seeing like little coverage of like the random like Starcraft channels that existed in Korea. I remember being so jealous of that stuff. And now here we are, what, 20, almost 30 years later, and only esports that I kind of somewhat follow it Evo. Like that kind of it. But yeah, I never really got heavily into the multiplayer in StarCraft. I did a little bit. I think I learned very quickly back then that like I'm not capable of that. Because the thing is about all that, like the thing that always I find fun about RTSs is mainly just I'm the type of person that over here like trying to figure out upgrade, farming out the whole map.
Where is Fallout? Where is 76? Where is 4? Where is Oblivion? Where is Skyrim? Where is Starfield? Where is Vagrant Story? Where is where is?
Where is it in general, huh? Oblivion we beat. We 100% Oblivion. 76 we be back to at some point soon. Me and Joe were just talking about maybe tomorrow. Skyrim if we hit the goal, which you guys are getting really close to that goal to get that started. What was the other one? Starfield when DLC comes out. And Vagrant Story, whenever they do a remake, or probably guilt me into doing it again. Whichever comes forth. But, but how you doing, Genesis? Hi, welcome. I see you. Also, you won. You did better. You did better at the Fallout gameplay than I did, so you won. You know, after watching you kill to fall off the top of that building, I think we can all agree you're the better Fallout streamer. But how you doing, Genesis?
Where is Oblivion? No death, no alchemy, no cheating playthrough. Where is
you don't want to give me the cheat codes. You give me the cheat codes. Otherwise, I got 12 Amelin Kings running around in my pocket. Man, honestly, to be honest, the alchemy one probably wouldn't be that bad with no alchemy. You know, if you all like looting your equipment, or you doing the DLC to just get, you know, the best weapons in the game. I guess technically you don't really need money.
Well, those games were dope because you don't have to be super good. If you weren't competitive, you had custom maps.
That too,
You
yes.
had Tower Defense, Dota, Tides of Blood, those Find the Killer games, Arena games, Sheep Tag, Counter-Strike. So many things for the casual player.
That is true. That is very, very true, especially for old school
Thank you for the raid again, Troy Mahat.
Oh, dude, no worries. I'm happy our schedule finally lined up where I could send some people to you.
Then Blizzard was like, we need to stop that.
Oh,
We
dude.
can't have people potentially
No.
making games from
That
StarCraft
too,
or
yes.
Warcraft.
That too. Let me see. Have you guys seen the thing? I know Thor was talking about it. Of like why Dogclap died.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
What?
whoa, whoa,
What?
whoa, no.
What?
No, we're not doing that, no.
We're not doing it right now.
We
We're wanting right
you're
now.
into this, but we're stopping
We are
it.
wanting right now. We're not into it yet. It's fine. It's fine. Let me see. Can I find it? We're just enjoying the piano in the background. That's what's happening. That is what's happening right now. Oh, that way. Here it is. Not the Thor one, but the reaction to Thor I saw. But either way, let's have it end it. No, calm down, Thor. Calm down. Do they link to like the original bit? What is happening?
We have our monthly Eurovision-esque party starting in about 10 minutes, so I will be leaving now. Have fun,
Oh,
you
dude.
lot, Troy my heart.
Dude, have fun, Genesis. I'm dying now. I got killed by Thor. But dude, have yourself a wonderful time. Cause I'm guessing what is it like the winner for Poland, right? Either way, have fun. Let me know who wins. Enjoy whatever you Polish people do for parties, and yeah, have a good time, dude. And also, soon, Eurovision pop in what, like a month, something like that.
Lord Mayo. Have fun, brother.
Okay, hang on. I accidentally acted off the thing because I got jump scared by Thor. Hang on, chat. Like, my God. Oh, speaking of Thor, there you are.
It is the game we and CM are playing. World Vision.
Oh, you guys doing like fancy football, but for your vision? Is that what's happening? Let me see. Dog Cloud. Let me see. Can I find it? I don't want the actual short. Or am I gonna have to watch the reaction video to it?
Joe is getting impatient. He
Calm
gonna
down, Joe. Calm
get
down.
you.
Wait, is it that one? Hang on, chat. Let me see. Is it that one? Let me see. Is this it? Okay, hang on, chat. Hang on. I think I might have found it.
Play his video.
Yeah, this is it. Okay, I found it. I found it, chat. I found it. Okay, hang on. What are you guys going on about real quick? Why I got the video now. I found it. But what about the video? But yeah, Dog Club I love. Like Command and Conquer I love. Command and Conquer would probably still my favorite RTS. Mainly just because of just how like goofy everything is, and also the music is great. But yeah, the story stuff, and like, let's be honest, like I feel like StarCraft, especially StarCraft 2 from what I played and seen, it probably peak like story for RTSs. But yeah, I never been that big of a fan of like the multiplayer side. The reason why, like as we've been seeing like a lot of RTSs starting to pop up, that me and Coon been like looking into, is like the main reason I've been like saying like if they have single player, man, because I love RTSs so much. The problem is I don't get to play a lot of them because, you know, a lot of them just PvP focused. At least the one that do exist now. And I'm not a PvP person, but I'm so happy that we don't see like a renaissance of like single player or RTSs coming back into into fashion. So you're probably going to see a lot of RTSs in the future around here when that stuff all start getting actually released. But yeah. Oh god, I'm zooming too far. Wait, what weapon? The king say? Wait, yeah, I don't remember the weapon, Joe. Gabriel Knight 2. I never played Gabriel Knight 2. I know of them, like the Gabriel Knight game, but I never played any of them. That was sadly, like, you know, before my PC time. Wasn't a lot of Gabriel Knight up? Wasn't that like 98, 99 or something for them games? Yeah, I played the demo. Yeah, I have a copy of Dogclap 2, like the bait Dogclap 2, but I don't have the other two expansion / games. So at some point, I'm still holding out hope for the whole like game packed up. Because I know my luck. I'm gonna buy the Lat 2 Dogclap expansion for the second game, and then they all just gonna come to Game Pass. I know my luck. I just know how they're gonna go. Also, what is the video, Joe? What are you sending me? I just saw the link. Oh yeah. Hang on. I got you. Hang on. Okay, chat. Hang on. I am sorry, Final Fantasy. You need to mute for a second. I got your video, Joe. Hang on. Let me bump that down. Okay. Well, my PC capture. There it is. Hey, nice. It's on the white page. Awesome. But
What's good today?
hang on. Go back.
So, what's good today?
Okay, what we got?
Weißwurst ist sehr gut. Wollen Sie etwas?
I'll have to think about it.
Wait, was it because of all dick references a moment ago? Is that what happened? Is that what's happening, Joe? Let me see. PC. Go away, PC. There we go. But I can see you guys now while I'm still trying to catch up. Yeah, I never got around to playing any of the Gabriel Knight up. I need to look. I need to really look on GOG and see what's happening now. Cause didn't GOG have like all them games at one point? Like 15? Wait, what about 15? 15 or 20? About how many yields it been? Oh wait. Oh wait, you're still talking about Fallout. So if 15 or 20, I might be able to help you then, Joe. Because I want to say I'm like 14, almost 15 when we stopped. Most variant enemy in all Fallout games. I wouldn't be surprised at that, to be honest, Joe. I would not be surprised that would be the case. Especially with, you know, that Fallout being, you know, built around the whole cryptid stuff. And also, you know, being a live Solver game probably helped it well. On every fucking channel back in the day on Justin, yeah. Yeah, can you remember that? Like, that was like the running joke back in the day on Justin and Twitch. Like, there was only 3 types of streamers back then. There were the people who were streaming Trailer Park Boy and South Park and copyrighted stuff. There were people streaming Dogclap, and then there were like 5 other people that were streaming other games. Mainly like Zeke, Dan, Man Bossy Game. I think Lethal Flag was also on that timeline. I know he was early Twitch. I don't remember if he was Justin or not. But yeah, like I remember back in them days, especially like in early days of Twitch, especially, and I think that was the same case with Justin as well. But you know, I'm more familiar with it with like the beginning of Twitch. Of like anytime Twitch would just broken, like no video was loading, Twitch would the chat was just broken. They would do like a running joke back then, like, well, we got the Dogclap tournament happening because you could just break the whole website. Like, I kind of half admit no times a little bit. You know, I kind of honestly, I thought like Twitch and Justin and Kasorn, and like I kind of made the time from like the beginning up to, I would say like right before like, maybe Pokemon Go might be too far, but like probably like 2013, 14. Like I very much admit that time of Twitch, you know, when it was League of Legends, Dogclap, FTL, Bonnie and Isaac, and then like, you know, those things,
Yeah.
a random
I
game.
miss watching my favorite players look like this when playing. Grub room, grub room, grub room, grub room, grub room,
Yep.
grub room, grub room.
Yeah, I remember like back in them days, like I never heavily like any of I were like jealous of like the whole like Queen Esports, you know, TV channel back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Like the only time I ever like watched like the esports stuff on Twitch, you know, there in the beginning, but whenever like Total Bickett was hosting the event, and then I would watch it because I know that he did like a whole bunch of like Planet Side, and I believe he did a whole bunch of Dogclap too, if I remember right. But yeah, mainly back in them days, I was like the main channel that I watched back then wasn't really esports, so it was just like the 5 other streamer, you know, the Dans and Mambles and game types. But yeah, it was one of them cases, man. I feel about that stuff like, and once again, it might be just the whole being old a bit. Like I don't even feel that long ago, but if you sit down and think about it, that was like 14 years ago at that point, and God, it did not feel like that, like at all. I feel like that was like 5 years ago tops. God, I miss it. Oh, had to level up a little bit for the fight. Yeah, if you have Knights of the Round and like the secret summon stuff with like Bahamut and whatnot, like, yeah, that made them fights a lot easier. Like, absolutely. I kind of feel like all the weapon fight kind of require Knights of the Round and whatnot. You know, Joe, I think we all old. Every one of us is just old, Joe. Also, did you put the video twice? Is that what happened? Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, also, I found it, chat. I found a thing that is from Thor that is very, very sad, chat. Let me see.
Will you be my...
Hang on. Pause you, Joe. Or Pirate. Yeah. Here you go, chat.
I farmed mastered all materials for that wolf.
Wait, did you? Yeah, I get that. I get that would help a lot, wouldn't it? I get that one way to handle it. But yeah, here is what really sad, honestly, about Dogclap, chat.
Yeah, here's the biggest sadness, dude. I worked 2 years of overtime.
So sad.
Straight on StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty. StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty made less money than the horse, the first Sparkle Pony horse in World of Warcraft. A $15 microtransaction horse made more money than StarCraft 2. That's it. That's the whole meme, dude. You're wondering why these companies do microtransactions? Because dipshits keep buying all of them. Yeah, here's the biggest sadness.
Yeah. That is like the saddest thing ever. That literally one microtransaction made more money than a whole big, like, pure, like, video games and PC games at the time. And this is why we will never see a Dogclap 3, chat. Oh, wait, is there a trophy for that? I did not know there was a trophy for the Black Chocobo. I need to really look at my trophy list.
But as long as it's profitable and keeps your brand relevant, I don't see the issue.
Yeah. Because that was like the trade-off, to be totally honest. Like, on one hand, we talking about the horse, right? But, like, on one hand, you know, it just like one of them cases, like, it makes sense. It makes sense when the industry have went that way. And, you know, also, you know, who were coming around that time after the industry was concerned, you know, with outside executives and investment companies as well. But I feel sadly just very sad though. So I think what at that point the best you're gonna get for anything StarCraft related or what, like maybe some random mount or something, or some like skin weapons in like Overwatch or WoW or something. Because I would wait for StarCraft 3, but yeah, I don't... At that point, honestly, like, at that point, what would that game even be? Especially with how many people have moved on from Blizzard. And will continue to move on, especially with the Microsoft acquisition. Wait. Shouldn't you have the channel point, Joe? Then again, you've been putting channel point screaming at me, so I feel like you should have the bot channel point by now.
Oh, it'll be free to play. And you'll have to purchase the units.
Yep.
From a seasonal battle pass.
Yep. And the unit will be randomly drawn. It's gonna be probably something loot bot related. It'd be what happened to Plant vs. Zombies. That's what will happen. It will literally be that all over again. But man, hopefully some of the newer ones that are coming up. Cause the name always escaped me. I wish Kun was here. Kun would know exactly what I'm talking about. But the new RTS, we played the demo of it during the last Steam Net Fest, and it was great. That has like a lot of original devs from StarCraft on it. Like, I hope that...
I drew the epic Protoss carrier. I finna coom.
God damn it. Sadly, you know, there are people that would. You know that. I know that's sarcasm, but let's be honest, there'll be some people that will legit have that feeling. But yeah, I can never remember the name of that RTS. But whatever RTS that is, that have like all the old devs on it. I'm kind of hoping that would just be like the spiritual successor that we need. Kind of how Cyberpunk was the spiritual successor, you know, to Jet Set we needed. So, hopefully we'll get something on par with that at some point.
Didn't they do that to Command and Conquer?
Yep.
I never looked at the mobile thing.
Yep. They did, but remember, I think they did 2 different Command and Conquer mobile game. They did one that was like very similar to like Clash of Clans, and then I think they did another one that, if I remember right, I think it was a little closer to the way that Fire Emblem did their mobile game. But yeah, I believe there were 2. I might be one. There might only been one, but I know there were one because I remember being so sad at E3 when they announced that. Like, I'm very happy we did get the 8D remasters of the original games. Because every game is still great. Like, literally, that was the gift come from. With me playing Command and Conquer 1 and 2, like, from the remasters. And, like, them games are still great. So I'm so happy they did that remaster, but I feel like at that point, like, you know, just like Dog, I feel like Command and Conquer got more of a life in it than StarCraft do at that point, and that is saying something, especially coming from EA. Any like probably the life is gonna be continuing, probably be future mobile stuff, and then maybe more remasters. I would take more remasters.
Don't you have phone? What? Why do you have pitchforks? What's that fire for? Try my hell.
You know, to be totally honest, like that whole thing, like, I've been preaching it for a while. They wasn't wrong, but the way they went about it was, you know, because I still say honestly, I still say in the net few years that, you know, like that we always seeing it with a handful of like Korean Japanese game, but very much so for the AAA in the near future of like being no distance in between a mobile port and like the console / PC port beyond, you know, visually. So like maybe that will help it, or maybe it would just kill it faster. I don't know. But because I don't know, I kind of feel like honestly, like obviously they turned it into Clash of Clans because Clash of Clans and money. But I do feel like honestly, if Command and Conquer, if they ever make another Command and Conquer like mobile game, I kind of hope it's more in line with oh god, what was it? Oh god, we did a sponsorship for it. It wasn't War Thunder. What was it? The mobile game that was RTS that we played that I actually kind of ended up liking because it was enough RTS to actually be more than a zone out mobile game. What was it called? Hang on. Do I have another sponsorship for it? I guess I can always just look at my history for the name of it. The name of it escaping me badly right now. Dream Element. What was that game called? Yeah, view completed campaigns. Warpath, that's what it was. Like, Warpath wasn't horrible. But, you know, I still would want, like, a legit Command and Conquer. You know. But even that was still way more tolerable than the original mobile Command and Conquer game. Wait, I should make a pat so we can play though, because it will get. Let me see, honestly. Let me see. Are they on GOG? Pause the video. I need to know how to spell that. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Gabriel Knight, GOG. Oh, I think they are. Wait, are they? Oh, Joe. I think I found it. Yes, I'm level 17. Hey, they on sale right now, Joe. Like, looking at that.
I don't hate the fact these games are on phone. I hate the fact it's designed monetarily like a phone game, which in turn makes it play like a phone game. If it was a game no different than a console or PC game, I'd have no problem. It's more accessible platform anyway. Don't you have phones? Yes, I do. And I wanna play real games on it if you only offered.
Yeah, the reason, like, you know, you can bitch and moan all you want about, like, games like, you know, like Genshin, Honkai, Tower of Fantasy, you know, all them, like, live service, anime-ish games that coming out, like ZZZ as well, and, like, I think, honestly, that's a big thing. It's like, you know, the difference between them games and a game that is, you know, the, like, over the top, every 5 seconds, like, trying to monetize something. Cause let's be honest, like there was no distance between Honkai on mobile or on consoles or PC. They're not. And I feel like honestly, cause let's be honest, we can't do the whole monetization argument anymore, because let's be honest, like all the AAA games and AA games all use identical monetization. You know, as any of the mobile games, you know, the daily logins, the loot box stuff, the campaign stuff is like, you know, there's no dissing though. So yeah, it like, as we come more and more at mobile become, you know, maybe not on par by any means visually, but like, you know, at least good enough to pull the games off. Like, that is realistically the way I see mobile going. Is instead of making these like little cat grab games, like don't get me wrong, they still will exist. The cat grab stuff will always exist. That was shovelware back in all days, you know, on consoles and PC. You've been in a Walmart store, you've probably been down the PC aisle at some point in the last like 30 years, because I believe they still have it, like at least all Walmart does. So I think honestly, the sooner we get to that point, because, you know, it's always technically happening. Like I said, beyond the Genshin stuff and whatnot, we have a cult like PUBG, Call of Duty. Because I know, like, the Call of Duty community, like, most of them, like, yeah, mobile is a better game than the console games are at that point. I know that community feel very strongly about that. Like, ideally, that is the way I foresee it going, and hope we go. You know?
Walmart still has GTA PS2 collection.
That too, yes. I know. I think mine recently got rid of that. Like, they had it there, God, up to probably like 3-4 years ago. So, but yeah, like, I kinda feel like when all the game like catch up to that, the only thing I can see that might stand in the way of it, like, fully, with, of course, a lot of AAA studios. Lucky enough, you know, like Japan and, you know, Korea doesn't seem to really tell. But the only thing I feel like that's stopping the global side, outside of the cash-in money to make a shit ton of money, is more to do with, like, a lot of companies wanting to change the whole visual frame rate, or not even frame rate, but just, like, visual quality. And I feel like that's the only reason some of these games get, like, hold back. But I still say, in the next few years, that, like, you know, by the time we get to, like, PS7s and whatnot, like, by that point, I don't think we're going to see much of a difference between console and PC, and mobile as well. But Joe, good news, Joe. Gabriel Knight is on GOG. Are they all on sale right now? Wait, they made 3 of these games? I did not realize they made 3. I thought they made 2. Yeah. So 380, 380, 380. So there you go. So how much is that? 3, 6, 8. So roughly about $10 ish. And you can get every single one of these, Joe.
PS7. I'm gonna be senile by then.
I think we all will be. I think we all will be by then. So, you're not wrong. But yeah, like, obviously, like, it kind of, if you think about it, kind of funny how this is working out. I feel like we are coming full circle here. You know how, like, especially in, like, the 80s and 90s, hell, any into, like, the mid 2000s, you know how, like, Japanese game would, like, put on a pedestal of the industry? And I feel like we all just kind of doing a loop around, where, like, how Japan and Asian markets kind of what saved gaming in a lot of ways, any more so here in the West, since I know this is, like, you know, a US problem, and have, like, you know, moved the industry forward. And I feel like we are doing that again with Japan, you know, and the Asian market doing the whole, like, mobile stuff. So, 'Cause, you know, ideally, the monetization, I did point it out the fucking window, you know. There's no diss in between, you know, a AAA, Activision, EA, whoever, Pateta. There's no difference between that and mobile monetization. At least most of the time, and not, don't get me wrong, there are always exceptions that go way too far. God, Nia gave her a Night Marathon. I imagine, Joe, if we did a Gabriel Night Marathon, like, I'm gonna need a tragedy guide to hell and back, don't I? With them, because I never played any of them, because of my knowledge, they are all like point and clicks, right? I'm gonna be losing my mind to moon logic. I can feel it.
Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate 3 wanna have a chat with you.
That is true. That is true. The thing, man. Hey, just remember, Elden Ring is still a Japanese company, though. Hell, if you think about it, I get technically, well, cause I need Genesis. Cause isn't the Baldur's Gate devs, aren't they from Poland or something? I know they're not a US company. I know they're like a European company. I don't remember where they are located. So I get two outside country feel, but I guess you're still not one though. Wait, Wolf, you beat the weapon with the timer on? Oh, 3F beat. Oh, that explains it. Yeah, if I remember, I think it was like a material or something you can get. I know you can get rid of that timer. I don't remember exactly how to do it. I think it was some material. Yeah, just trying copyright stuff. Yeah, God, man, back in the day where like if it wasn't video game related, you got banned. But the thing was that like all them people still were streaming Trailer Park Boys somehow got away with it. Then again, I guess a lot of them stream did the whole thing of just like, oh, banned, make a new account, start back up. That probably helped a lot back then. $99 million Gil and everyone limit break already got Cloud Tifa and Baron done. Oh yeah, you will probably get that platinum very soon then, I imagine. Whoop. Resident Sleep Forever? Oh god, I do. Oh my god. God, you remember, I know you do because you representing it, Joe. But who else remember the time when someone fell asleep on stream, the channel literally went from like 30 viewers to like 200 because they fell asleep on stream because of how fat like war got around back in the day. You know, since everybody was in everyone's channel pretty much at all times. Mobile didn't do it for you. Yeah, MOBA didn't do it for me either. Like, the only MOBA I got half at interested in was Hero of the Storm. Like, I ended up playing that probably for like a week on stream. I don't remember why I stopped. I think I stopped because something happened. Like, some other game came out or something. But that was the closest I ever got to the MOBA, like, fandom stuff. Because that was in that, like, iffy period when I wasn't, like, you know... I wouldn't say anti-PvP, but it was, like, before I fully went, like, on PvP. Yeah, that is true. If you know what material make money, it's, like, not a bad way to make money is just do material bleeding.
Well, Heroes of the Storm at least has characters you know from a long history of Blizzard IP.
Maybe that's what it was. Like, since, like I said, I didn't play StarCraft or anything. Oh, not StarCraft, but Warcraft. But I did have the StarCraft stuff. So maybe that helped. Maybe that was the reason. Also, I did another thing about it, like, well, then the whole thing about that game was like moat matches were like semi-quick-ish. Since I know it was like more casual than like League and Dota. If I remember correctly. Yeah, man, was the game. Troy Mitt. No, I do. God, man. Like, God, speaking of like man, both the game stuff, like, cause I remember like back in them days, like don't get me wrong, I watch Dan, I watch Lethal Flag, all of them as well back then. But like Man Both the Game was like the one stream like back in like what would that have been, like 2012-ish? Like was actually kind of like hype for his streams. Like, cause at the time, back then, back when he was doing like original playthrough like Bayonetta, original playthrough like Demon Souls, and stuff. And also doing like I think it was like Bashi and like a whole bunch of like Super Nintendo NES games like back in them days. I really like Man Both the Game back in them days, because like back in them days it like, I think the best way to put it was like for me for his early stream was like he was like capturing the vibe that I love so much about Game Central CX. It's just like, he was capturing that vibe so hard, especially since I know he was influenced by it as well, because that was like right after he came back from Japan.
Respectfully, Joe. Respectfully. And I'd eat that whole thing. Respectfully. Damn it, I'm not supposed to say that out loud.
What are we talking about? I'm still behind on chat. I don't know what you're talking about. I guess I'm gonna find out in about 5 minutes, I guess. But yeah, I miss them days of Man Both the Game. I kind of feel like, honestly, I kind of feel like the Man Both the Game era, like, sadly kind of ended, after he got a divorce. Because that when, at least, publicly, I don't know that was going on beforehand or not. But, that was before the divorce happened, before he got, addicted to feed, and, he started doing like a 70 plus hour stream, and he just became like a total asshole. Like, don't get me wrong, he always was like a little shot jockey, but, nothing like insane. But I kind of feel like after the divorce that happened, it like a lot of, what made his stream enjoyable kind of went out the window. But I think honestly, that had more to do with just like, how aggressive he got. Which, the question is how much of that was the drugs or, whatnot. But yeah, like back then, I remember like Man Both the Game stuff, but like between, like Dan was always good, and yet Dan was, awkward. But then again, I think all of it was back then. But the type of streams I always enjoy are the ones, especially back then when everybody was gaming, was like the ones that was like a little more like chatty. Because there was so many streams, not so many, since it was only like 30 of us at the height. But, it was like so many that was like, was the one that just like sat there and just, say like one or two things every hour, and that was it. It was a few and a decent amount of streams like that. But I always like the man thing of just like always going on about something. And then that just turned into just pure, hatred for the community that equated. But yeah, I'm in them like early days of like Man Both the Game. Because it really did felt like I was watching like Game Central CX, but live. Get the platinum on everything done. Oh, we got the date. Yeah, as long as you got the date and stuff out of the way, you good. Yeah, because I think, if I remember right, you could use the cheat codes in Final Fantasy VII and,
this is the game, Joe.
Right?
This screen.
It
we
is.
are playing the game.
We are playing the game. We are. and the game it catch up. That was me catching up with chat. Yeah, honestly, probably good to follow the guide book, especially if you're going for the platinum. Having no quap now. I don't know. I don't know, Joe. I wouldn't say you're the only one that feel like we're gonna have a game clash. I've seen a lot of people who have that opinion over the last few years. I do kind of live in the middle. Well, like, I think we will have one, but not in the same way we did in the 70s and 80s. You know, I don't think we're gonna have a point that's gonna like reset the whole industry to the point where it had to be lied about.
At least this screensaver has music.
Exactly.
Lord Joe.
Exactly. That's why we heal. It's music and not randomly playing a video 10 times the volume. This is a pulpit jet chatting queen. I guess. Honestly, chat, we could technically just go back kill. Oh god, I'm in the box again. Get rid of my box. Where's my box? Oh god, where's the bot, chat? Chat? Oh, there's the box. Hi, I'm back. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna have like a quack to the point that, you know, a random company gotta come along and be like, no, it's not video game, it's a toy meant for little boys. Please sell all stuff. You know what happened with Nintendo? I don't think we're ever gonna be like that again. I still say the clash that we're gonna see, which we already kind of started seeing, is we're gonna see a lot of companies being shut down, being consolidated into, you know, a handful of companies. Once again, we have always seen this stuff. Look at Microsoft as an example of this. And I think the industry is...
It's depressing music for a depressing topic.
It is.
Nice.
Now thinking
You
about it.
planned that, didn't you? You
didn't.
genius.
I didn't.
Yeah.
This is a
Ruined.
happenstance.
Scammed.
This is a happenstance. You're not wrong. Still happenstance though. But I think the clash we will have more so will be a clash that going to have a lot of people who call themselves gamers or hardcore gamers right now will not be playing games in like 10 years. Or if they do, it's going to be extremely limited. Which, once again, we have always seen this with the people who only play Call of Duty or Madden or whatever.
Would suck if the music stopped.
Oh,
no,
God.
Groob.
I hope it wouldn't stop. Hopefully that music will go on until I hit a button. But yeah, that's kind of the way I see it going. Because I honestly see the people who are actually passionate about the art form and the creativity of games is going to be like a mix of being priced out and then any with games going more free to play.
Damn it, Troy. I'm
What?
saying the music stopped.
Wait, did it stop? I still hear it. Hang on, did it stop? Are you going with me? Did it stop? There we go. Okay, are you good now? Is it back? I'm sorry. I think the game audio was only playing on YouTube. That's why I was seeing the audio. Okay, are we good? We good now? My bad.
Better.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I changed scene. We're still playing the audio and like, oh yeah, playing the audio because YouTube, not because of Twitch. Either way. Fucked up OBS shit. But nonetheless, that is well I think you're gonna go as far as Clash. We will hit a point where a lot of games gonna be way too offensive for a lot of people. And a lot of people are going to be priced out of the industry. And then the games that will be like free to play, it's going to be so cut up and so monetized to hell and back that a lot of games will become games that, oh yeah, you can play it for free, but you can't actually play it till you give the company like $200-300, you know, every week, if not every other day. That is where I think the Clash will end up. If we're gonna have a Clash, that's what the Clash is going to be. There's gonna be a lot of people just being piped out of it, and a lot of people just like, you know, cutting it loose just because of how much they appreciate design, story, art, and, you know, appreciate everything about the gaming industry from a creativity aspect. And a lot of games are just gonna lose a lot of that. So, you know, that's the way I see it going, Joe. But I'm kind of with you. Like, I think we will have like a soft-ish Clash. Like, I think we will have the same type of Clash that like movies have. Well, you know, a lot of like non-artsy movies.
Paycheck in one hand and out the other.
Yeah.
That is dark.
Yep. Hey, you remember who was it? Well, then like Ubisoft that was like, hey, we need to get the player bait to get you to the idea of not owning them games. And then I don't remember if it was the gaming industry. It might have been something else. It might have been like the wind tour industry or something. But there was also that quote of the whole idea of like, you're gonna own nothing and be happy about it. You know. And the reason why a lot of the company and marketing forums kind of got that beliefs. But yeah, like that, you can see like little bits here and there of that happening right now. So, like hell, you want another example of that? Look what's going on with Star Wars. What was it? Outlaws. Is it Outlaws? Whatever the new Star Wars game that Ubisoft would like give it $200 and you can play the whole game, or however much that was. I think it was 100 and something, right? Or like, you know, Take-Two being like, oh yeah, people will totally pay like $150 for GTA. You know, like that type of shit. That's the shit I'm talking about for being piped out. But yeah, I think we're gonna have something similar to like how the movie industry is. Well, you know, like a lot of like movie people constantly talk about how now there are only two types of movies, like the super arty, like artsy-fartsy type video movies, and then blockbusters, you know, the whole what would been only in the summertime in the 90s and 80s and 70s. And now it's just them and no like in between anymore. And I can see the gaming industry going that way as well. I've dropped, but man, I don't see a correlation there for say. The only way I see Xbox being in a position or like a opportunity position for the embrace it.
At that point, I'd rather pay $150 for GTA, but then you never, ever put another microtransaction in front of me.
The thing
But
going
this
to be,
industry doesn't have the self-restraint.
oh, it doesn't. Money, you know? You better believe 100% that I'm still in the camp, any if I might be wrong about that, I'm still in the camp that GTA will be, the new GTA is going to be not much different than GTA Online. I still think we're going to have some type of crossover into it being a live service game, any as a single player game. And if not, we still absolutely will have the same type of monetization as online does. But I personally think, to be realistic about GTA, like, I really do think the way it's gonna end up operating gameplay wise is whenever you're not on a mission.
Shark cards. But single player?
Yeah.
Kill me.
Yeah, exactly. Realistically, that's probably what it's going to be. Is shark card, but for single player. But I could see them going to the point, because it's what I've been saying for years, with how successful GTA Online is, I would not be surprised and wouldn't bat an eye that what they'll put out, like, okay, here's a breakdown of how the gameplay is. You know, more than a sizzle wheel, you know, story trailer, because there are story trailers in GTA Online as well. But what they actually start showing and talking about proper gameplay, I wouldn't be surprised that the plan going to be, if you're gonna make you a character at the beginning of the game. That character will be your online character, and you're gonna play as that character or have an opportunity to play as that character when you are in like the open city bits.
And you won't be able to realistically make money without them, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, they're gonna cut money down to the point that is like not gonna really be a thing. Like, you're gonna be able to, it's gonna be like the whole fucking what was it, Battlefield 2 scenario of like, oh yeah, you can unlock all the character. You want Darth Vader? You can unlock Darth Vader. It's only gonna take you about what was it? Was it like 8 years or something, wasn't it? To unlock like Darth Vader through like normal means, or you could pay like a couple $1,000 to do RNG pool till you get Darth Vader. But meanwhile, I think that was the whole thing. Well, it might have been longer than 8 months or something, but absolutely, they're gonna have it like that, where money gonna be so dried up that if you want to do anything outside of spending 10 hours a day every single day for, you know, months on end to buy one vehicle or apartment.
I remember that. They wanted you to feel, ahem, the pride and accomplishment of unlocking him.
Yep.
Eat my ass, devs.
Yep. Yep. And I think that's the way GTA gonna go. Because I still say you're gonna make your character. When you're in the open world running around, you either can be your character or the main story characters. And then you will see other players running around the whole time. And then when you start a quest, that will become an instance. And then it's just you and whatever story event is happening. But the second you get out of that quest, and you are back into the open world driving to your net quest area to, you know, start the net quests, all that gonna be GTA Online. Like, I feel, honestly, I've been saying it for years, that's what they're gonna do with GTA 6. And if they don't, you better believe they're still gonna have shortcuts and stuff in single player. Absolutely. Like, it will happen. But yeah, on the Blazer group thing, Joe, I kind of feel like the only thing that would help Epot there was, well, there's some new IPs or OIPs and some companies that now up for sale. You know? That about the only way I could see that really helping at all, or from the Epoch side anyway. Because that is still like, man, that Blazer group, I kind of feel like at that point, what? You know how people talk about like Atari? You know, like the original Atari, not, you know, the zombie corpse that get passed around, you know, on the street corner every other night. But like actual Atari from like the 70s and 80s. Like that whole discussion about Atari of that time and how it ran into the ground, I feel like it, like in Blaze are gonna be like wiped out with that. I thought like game company to just be like study
Let's
forever.
meet back up when GTA launches to lament or celebrate. You
Yeah.
better be wrong, damn it.
Yeah. I hope I'm wrong. But I don't know. I like something about GTA. Some will in that is going to be like pure shady horribleness. Because I think the walkthrough that everyone knows, like up to that point, I think sadly, you know, Red Dead might have been the end of it. Because at least that monetization stuff was like separate. But I think it's gonna be entwined in one way or another. Because if you think about it, Like, because in GTA 5, you know, you log in, you go from single player and then multiplayer, like 2 separate things. You know, you gotta go to a menu, you gotta load in. And that, like, a barrier to entry for some people. And also not counting, like, the people who just played GTA, like GTA 5, like, offline, in, like, single player, or just fucking around in single player, who got no interest to playing online. But, you know, they're gonna pick up GTA no matter what, because they've been playing GTA since they were, like, 5 years old. So it's just, like, so ingrained in them as a personality or nostalgia. So, like, hey, how do you get them people moved over to GTA Online? You make them jump onto online. And how you make them jump onto online is you integrate that from the ground up into the single player. That way, you have any much more of a bigger consumer base to buy shark cards. Like, I'm pretty sure GTA 6 is going to be great. But they're going to be, like, take everything from GTA 6 and probably ramp it up tenfold. That's going to be in the game by default. Because I don't think Take-Two going to let all them single players, you know, just slip through them cracks again. Because, you know, they want more than, you know, the $60, $70, $150. They want all the money. I don't have $10 right now, Joe. I'm over here trying to recoup losing, like, God, what was it, like, almost $600 in taxes. I'm over here trying to get another like over 100 for Sam medicine. I'm trying to recoup over here. I don't have $10. Bet you with summer coming up and my light bill gonna be getting like $200 soon. But one day, Joe, one day we will do the Gable night up. Yeah, the Asian market making better games. Yeah, for the most part, Joe, I do kind of agree with that. Like, a lot of Japanese companies are kind of going through a renaissance right now. You know, look at Capcom, and you know, Capcom did kind of fumble the ball a little bit with Dragon Dogma, but you know, like, Capcom is the leap way better than they were doing the 360 generation, at least. In some ways, you know, my own feeling aside, Sega doing a lot better. Like, and then even more so with them trying to do that big, like, Sega Wii brand that may or may not be NFTs, which we will see what happened with that. Square Enix, I get Square Enix. You know, they got Final Fantasy 14. They fine. But, and then, like, all the random, like, little, like, AA Japanese devs out there. Like, I feel like, honestly, like, Japan is getting back on feet, and I feel like we are getting really close to, like, Korea, like, yeah, you know, like the Korea Chinese market to start, like, popping off in a big way. You know, between Live P, Soul Blade,
Are they really going through a renaissance, or are Western devs really shitting the bed and it's
Maybe.
just the next best choice?
That is a good point. Okay. That is not a bad idea. I want to say I want to meet you more in the middle. Like, is indie company as good as they were doing, like, the Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, maybe PS2 era? Not quite. So maybe it's more of what it is. Maybe it's not quite a renaissance. Maybe it's more like they have figured out the budget issue, because you remember a lot of Japanese companies fell off during, like, the PS3 360 generation because of money and, like, the recession and how the Japan industry kind of took a hit during that time. Which is the main reason why a lot of Japanese companies started doing mobile stuff at that point, outside of very few, like, super like indie, like, JRPG, like the shit you saw on the PS3 in the It Life. But I kind of feel like they're back on their feet for the most part. And they no longer having that issue of the transition from, 480 to 8D. But on the other hand, you might not be that wrong. Maybe the reason it seems so impressive is because of the more western side of the game industry.
Fun over hyper-realistic? Imagine that.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause what is it? What would you say? Probably the closest hyper thing to realistic coming out of Japan right now is what? Maybe like the Capcom stuff with Dragon Dogma and Red No Evil? Maybe?
Hyperrealism is expensive.
Yeah. I think also, like, that's the one thing I'm kind of hoping from, like, the mobile market. And also, I think the success of the Switch also kind of added to that. Of just, like, realizing that, like, the fascination with, like, Asian markets of being, like, trying to be the most prettiest thing ever, and then you have the whole Western side doing no shit as well. Maybe they're starting to, like, slide away a little bit in Asian market. Like, don't get me wrong, we still got, the Korean stuff that is, trying to go super over the top, but yeah, I still honestly feel like a lot of game would be so much better. Like, if we don't bring in the whole marketing side of it with the microtransaction and promoting it and blah blah blah, but we look at it from just like a design aspect, not a marketing form side. Like, I still say a lot of games would be a lot better if the budget would put more into the game itself and less into, the visuals of said games. And I kind of feel like the Switch kind of helped with that a little bit. Not completely by any means, but, Because I still say the Switch is the main reason why, we have a lot of, like, little, like, kooky Japanese game, like, coming out. Because, the Switch have so many of them random games that, like, what the fuck is this? Type of games. Which is great. And then also, the indie market as well, but, Hey, do you remember, Joe? Starfield is the one thing Microsoft keep bragging
Well,
about
I
to the
can make
investors.
Stellar Blade Western. Just make it open world. I feel like Western games have almost taken on that identity for me because of games like Far Cry and Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. You're not wrong on that. The open world stuff. I think honestly the open world stuff, I feel like that feel like leftover leftover politics of, trying to cheat like the GTA successfulness. And like from a design aspect, I think another reason why a lot of games kind of fall into that camp is because if you make the game open, it's a lot easier to like slot in content. So if you're making a live server game, it's just easier to just pop down like a new, city, new dungeon, new whatever. But yeah. Because I think in Delboy, I don't think Delboy like open world by any means. I think it's more like hub based, right? Or zone, not zone bait, but I get more like interconnecting zone bait. At least that's the vibe I'm getting from it right now. We will see how accurate I am. Like the example being like, I get like the type of what I'm discussing here would be like more level design closer to, what From Software did with like the Dark Souls games. Well, they technically open world, but they not really. They like biomes and zones that just kind of connected to give it like a feel of being open. When most of the levels wasn't anything that big by any means. Outside of Elder Ring, of course. But, that deception though. But yeah, Joe, remember Joe, Starfield technically not a flop in Microsoft eyes, because they wouldn't be bragging about it constantly to the investors about it selling millions of copies and being like the most popular game for Microsoft. Last year? Yeah, I think it was last year. Once again, not saying much since Microsoft released, what, like 3 games last year or something? But just remember, because you think it a flop, not a flop to the investors. Like us investors, we made some money off that Starfield. And AI. Mainly AI, but still. Like, if it was a failure, they wouldn't be bringing it up to the stockholder constantly in the document they sent out for the meetings. Suicide Squad, on the other hand, I agree on the Suicide Squad. Man, that Suicide Squad, that just like, man. I can get behind the Suicide Squad thing. Because the thing about Suicide Squad, like, that game. Sadly, that game was just kind of like set up to fail in a lot of ways. Because that game was dead before it even came out. You know? Like, so many people wrote that game off before that game even saw the light of day. And also, it did not help. Like, don't get me wrong, people, you know, there were going to be certain groups of people that were always going to bash on it. But I don't think it helped that game any. That, you know, like, WB kind of were reinforcing the hate on it. And what I mean by that, like, every time they showed that game, like, what was it? I think it was delayed twice, right? Because I know the last time it got delayed, they showed it, people got on a hissy about it, and then they delayed it, what was it, like 6 months? And it just like, you know, they were constantly like reinforcing with the community behind that game of just like, oh, you don't like that game? Yeah, we know it sucked too. Put it back in the oven for 6 months. And it was just constantly like reinforcing that the, not even the player base, but just like the public were white. And in return, they were just like justifying it to the people who were hating on it. So it just became a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, don't get it wrong, any of that never happened. It still obviously wasn't going to be that successful just because of, like, you know. Sadly, well, like, WB Games said, well, DC is setting, and, you know, well, like, live server is setting, because, you know, a lot of people would also kind of, like, you know, that whole, like, you know, the whole idea of, like, superhero burnout, and then on top of that, of, like, you know, how a lot of the licensing games, you know, like, hell, I'm doing it right now, matter of fact, with, like, Doom Awakening. Like, with that, like, I'm excited for that, but with it being, like, a licensing game and tied to an IP, do I think that game will be around 5 years after we leave? Will it be out 2 years after we leave? We just don't know, because once you start bringing in, like, licensing stuff, it becomes such a crapshoot. And I think that also kind of hurt a lot of Suicide Squad as well. And then not only having all that onto it, but also, like I said, not only counting the stuff that also happened with Marvel Avengers, is you also have the whole thing of taking a studio like Rocksteady, which was a darling of the game industry, you know, a couple decades ago, with no fault of their own, because they, you know, they've been stuck working on this game since Arkham Knight. But it's just like, you know, going the complete utter direction of what people loved about the Arkham games did not help either. You know, it was just like that game was like a perfect storm of just failing. Like, that game could have been the best live server known to man, and it was gonna fail just because of how the situation was built around it.
Welcome
Hey!
to Hell Rage.
Wait, if I kill, I'm behind on chat. Anyone new coming in, I'm behind on chat. Hi, welcome. Welcome to just chatting, because we ranting and bitching. I think the pain meds are kicking in, chat. But, but yeah, the whole, like, angle behind all that just killed that game before we went out.
No. He's right where we want him.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, the Queen stuff with like with Devil Boy, like Devil Boy gonna be interesting. And like, cause I kind of feel like speaking of like the Queen side kind of starting to pop off. Is I feel like we saw like a hint of this with oh god, what was it called, chat? The MMO that Amazon published. That was like Diablo. That everybody was losing their mind over for a hot minute. The name always escaped me. I'm telling you, in my old age, the names are just escaping me. Any game that come out in the last 15 years just escaping my brain. What the hell was that called, chat? Lost Ark. Jesus Christ, man. Like Lost Ark kind of, I feel like it had that little bit. Maybe it is the MMO camp. But, you know, I had that little bit of like, ooh, Queen games might actually be okay. And I think after, like, Live P came out, and I know a lot of people have went on about Live P being one of the best games last year. They got kind of smugged in a lot of ways. Like, you know, obviously Live P wasn't going to get much, especially with the yield that had Baldur's Gate, but nonetheless, it really feeling like the way it's going right now that Devil Boy might end up being, as long as that game comes out and it's good, like very much might be the final tip for like
Know a
Queen
game
game.
I'm really interested to see if it's good? Lost Soul Aside. That shit is vaporware at this point.
Wait, what
I'm
is
worried
this?
that game is gonna be one of those games that take a while to come out and disappoint.
What is this? Oh god, yeah. I forgot all about that game. That name never stuck with me. I remember seeing that main character. Yeah, speaking of another like Queen game, right? I think that Queen, right? Who is publishing it? Wait, it on Unreal 4? Really? Wait, Sony is actually publishing it. They said, huh? When was the last time they showed gameplay of this? 2022 it looked like. I think that's the other thing as well. It could be. But...
Of course you forgot. Everyone is forgetting it.
yeah.
Not good. We need to stop announcing shit like 5 years before it comes
Oh, yeah.
out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially nowadays. I kind of feel like back in the day when you're talking like early 2000s when every game was like 1 to a 3 year life cycle for release. Like, I think back then announcing stuff early was like fine just because it was like so little like happening around that time because like back then it like what was it like 3 maybe 4 games a month if that back in the early 2000s late 90s. But where we are right now in the game industry with like hundreds of games releasing every day on like every platform, it just like I think honestly that is also the other thing. It's just so easy for a lot of these games to just get lost in the shuffle. Which is like another reason why I kind of miss a little bit like how E3 used to be. You know, maybe not so much the whole like here are spreadsheets of how much money we made this year. Maybe not going that far, but like probably like 2006, 2007 E3. You know when E3 started like moving away from spreadsheets, and it started moving more into pretty much what the Xbox Showcase kind of is. Where they announce like 10 to 12 games, and they would have like little demos and whatnot. You know, can do out the whole celebrity bit of it. But
it always feels good when a dev comes out and is like, boom, look at this shit. This is our new game. It's coming out later this year.
Yep.
Get hyped. And yes, Hype can be maintained for the entire year.
Mhm.
That's realistic.
Yeah.
5
Yeah,
years,
no way.
7 years. People get bored waiting for shit, man.
Especially nowadays. Especially nowadays. Like I said, with everything in life in general pulling for your attention. Like most people hype can't even last a week after the game comes out, outside of like 1 or 2 games a year. But yeah, like the whole E3 thing, like I kind of feel like back in them days it was just like way easier to keep track of stuff. Well, like now, you know, like for example, we're gonna have, you know, Zombie 3 coming up here in what, like 2 months or something. And like every time now, like back in the day, like back in the late 90s into early 2000s, it was just like, oh, this game, yay, comes out next year, year after, whatever. It was so easy. Well, like now, like especially how a lot of showcases are done with just trailer. And also how like a lot of the industry, once again, have kind of like downside in a lot of way of just being like, you know, the whole reason though, like a running joke at any of the like events is like, oh, so will the farming game, will the social game, you know, like, because you know the like the genre is so streamlined at that point. But the thing is like if you watch any of these showcases, especially like stuff for like E3, that ends up announcing like 40 games, 70 games.
Is up here.
I'm doing
All
nothing.
This going
We're
on up
professionals,
here
Joe
is what's
Groblol.
causing me the most physical discomfort. It's like a visceral reaction.
God damn it.
Of discontent coming from this area. This area is not good either. I hate this, but I'm
Hey, don't
mainly
hate
worried
on my PC queen. Stop it, chap. My PC queen did nothing to you, chap. But yeah, when we get like so many games, like 30, 40 games announced, and then on top of that, it only like if you like look at like I'm sorry. Welcome to the church today. I'm bent fat, chat. These pain meds are really good, chat. But nonetheless, and like, you know, you look at the conferences that have like 40 plus games in them. And then you look at like, okay, what genre is all of these? You're gonna walk out with like maybe 3 genres. I don't right now. Salmon not healing. I got Luna on the bed still.
You don't want to be like this.
You don't, chap.
This is disgusting.
You don't.
This is awful in every way. If I could kill it,
Also, leave my
I would.
PC alone.
But I legally can't.
Also, why is my
Well, I
camera
consider
still crooked, chat? I need a better tripod, chat. My camera just slowly become crooked, chat. Good enough. But yeah, I think that's the other reason why a lot of this shit, not only is the whole thing of like spending years waiting on this stuff, is also because it's like you look at it like, oh, yeah, I'm excited for that Metroidvania they showed at that conference. Which one? Oh, I'm excited for the survival game. Which one? You know, like, and then like all of them just start blending together. The reason why, like, a lot of the time when we're watching a conference, like, I think we saw that, but I can't remember well. Well, like, back in the day, it'd be like, oh, yeah, there was that F-Bot showcase, like, a minute, hour 40 in, you know? But yeah, like, we need the industry to, like, honestly, at that point, as of now, like, the 2 offhands, we will see how they go for one of them. But ideally, it would be nice if we had, like, more game announcements that were, like, Fallout 4 or, like, Kingdom Come 2. Of just being like, here's the game. It'd be out in 6 months. See you in 6 months. And then actually can nail it. Like, you know, like, rumors and shit. Like, how Fallout 4 was, like, rumor for, what was that, like, 2 years? Of, like, literally people being like, oh, we saw Potato in Boston, you know, like that type of shit. But it'd be nice if, like, more games were like that. Because it's like, yeah, once you start playing multiple years nowadays, like, well, you're a super diehard.
Booty, 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 booty.
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 All the
Booty.
booty.
Booty. Booty booty booty. Woo. Key. Key.
No key, no key.
Key. Key. Key. Key. Meow.
Actually, doing
Meow, meow,
114,
meow.
doing 114,
Meow,
76 key.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
I have a Fallout.
Meow meow meow.
I have a Fallout
Meow.
76 that bot
Penis.
keep. Okay, you got my attention with peanuts. Well. Also, am I missing something? Am I so far behind I'm missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. But yeah, I kind of feel like Korean games have bad time with the whole announcing it and taking years to come out. Because what was it? Like the one you mentioned, what was it, the Wukong game? YP, Silver Blade, and
You're
like,
missing D's.
so I'm missing everything. Got it. But yeah, the Korean games, though, I feel like it's really bad about this. I don't know if it, like, them announcing it just announce it, or there's some, like, law being like, hey, if we announced it, that means it can't get canceled. Or something. I don't know. But hell, if I remember why, wasn't it like the Wukong? Am I crazy? Maybe it was a Disney Wukong game. But I feel like the Wukong game, I know there was a game where you played as Monkey from Journey to the West. That looked like the Wukong game. That was announced in like 2011. That haven't came out yet. I think it is Wukong that was that. Did that.
Troy.
What?
A spammer.
Oh god. Oh god. Do we got a robot? Well, that robot. Oh Jesus Christ, I am so far behind. Oh god damn it. I might lose my face if I quick. I might lose my face if quick. Hang on, chat. Hang on. I got the technology. Sam PC is on. Get the Sam mod. Hang on. I will destroy you if you're not a waifu. If you are not a waifu, you shall be destroyed. And the answer is... That looks like banana. Sorry. No healthy banana when I'm coming on, demon. I did dub chap. Oh god, chap, my chill is rolling away. Okay, there we go. Got it. One day, chap. One day we'll have waifus again. It will happen. But yeah, hopefully Soul Boy is good though. The live people supposed to be good.
Nice work, boss.
I got it. The love of Sam PC being like 3 feet that way. And she is not here right now. She is downstairs doing something. Very night cake. I'm telling you, Joe, I'm not an ass man, but they like I said before, I want to see what that skeletal bones look like. I still stand by that. I must know how many bones did they put in her ass because it impressive. I will play the game. It will happen. I don't. By the way, the only reason we're playing War of Final Fantasy right now, instead of Final Fantasy 7, is because they're gonna be removing the Assault PS Plus, and I don't have a way to buy that. So we're gonna play that before we get taken off of PS Plus. That's the main reason why we're gonna be playing it today. I think I got like a week and a half, 2 weeks to get this done before they removed it. So that wine.
Yeah, that Journey to the West game seems to look better than Lost Solar Side.
Yeah.
Not all these games look like winners, but I hope they are. To
I
mix
do
up
too.
the gaming space.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind more single-player Korean or Chinese games with decent budgets.
I'm with you on that, because the thing is to keep in mind is, like, especially once they start, like, moving away, because to my knowledge, I don't think Live P have any, like, microtransaction or anything, right? Because I think Live P, like, the most they got is, what, like, a DLC that's probably coming at some point this year. And I think the Soul Blade dev have always said they're not doing any microtransaction. So it like, honestly, it like, if the Queen games can come out and be good, it like, honestly, I am all for it because it's like, you know, more like attitude to designs are always good because, you know, the way we design game, the way Japan design game, the way Europe design games is at the end of the day decent. So having like another like faction doing stuff that more unique to them.
Lies of P is fucking fantastic. I love that game.
Yeah, I
It's
won't
good in
know a
my
good thing
opinion.
about it.
Very good.
Yeah, like
A
that.
success story.
Like that. I want people talking about like, yeah, that would be game of the year if Baldur's Gate didn't come out. I do need to try it beyond the demo because I played the demo like, yeah, I like this. I will play it eventually. I just haven't got around to it yet. But yeah, like hopefully with like the Queen like ideal behind design that is not microtransaction wise, like hopefully more of that will, you know, help add a little bit more variety to the game industry right now. Beyond, you know, like I've been saying for years of like, you know, if you are a quote-unquote gamer and you want a game, then you need to go play indie stuff and just stay the hell away from AAA stuff. But, yeah, once again, that then bring up the issue of, you know, digging through indie games because, you know, don't get me wrong, for everyone like Bloodstain that is trying to be Symphony of the Night, is you didn't have, you know, Dragon Cancel and like Baba You and like, you know, the more like abstract type of content, which I know is not that appealing to a lot of the quote-unquote gamers. So that's the only issue with that whole statement though. But them games are great, it's just, you know, if you come in from like Call of Duty looking for a game that is good, I'm pretty sure, you know, a game to make you feel longing for your childhood and not gonna exactly tickle your fancy. Which is like, that's the main issue I feel like with indie stuff when it comes to, you know, indie stuff being taken more mainstream and being more of an alternative to AAA industry. It's just digging through that stuff.
Least you don't break through bank trying an indie. It hurts if your
Yep.
AAA game you purchased sucks balls.
That is true. Yeah, because most indie stuff is like at best, what, 40, 50 at that point? But then again, also, I think a lot of the indie stuff as well is like, a lot of indie stuff as well is, you know, they do a lot more like drastic sales and stuff. But yeah, like that only issue with like indie stuff, it's just like it's so much, and if you someone who is coming out of only playing like AAA RPGs, FPSs, port games, that type of stuff, and you want like go back to what them games were doing like the PS2 generation or PS1 generation, like they exist. It just, you know, you gotta dig a lot more. But yeah, that's the reason why whenever I hear someone complain about like, oh, game sucks, it's horrible, like, that just sound like you need to play something other than AAA games. And if we can get to a point where I could be like, yeah, just go do some indie, go do some, you know, Queen games, that'd be fantastic. Like, that would be ideal, you know, if we can start doing like that type of stuff. And also, outside the Queen game, also, you know, if you come from AAA, yeah, well, you kind of gotta, like, leave your biasness at the door for, like, very specific styles, like the super realistic stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, they exist in indies, but, you know, you'll find way more interesting thing if you can separate, you know, the art from the design or from the actual gameplay. Which I know some people can't do. Yeah, Delaware, I still say got more in common with the Soul game than it does with like Bayonetta. Because I still say like visually, it might look like Devil May Cry Bayonetta, but I think actually thinking about it, not even Soul game, more like I guess it counts. But I would say probably more closer to like Bloodborne with how much more like aggressive. Because they're kind of living in that middle area between like Sekiro and Bloodborne, but with like the skeletal design of a spectacle fighter. Also, Sam, have great that we're all present. I had to get on your PC and ban someone. I see you looking at the queen. That what happened.
No.
I'm very behind on chat, so a bot showed up, so I had to take a power of your device to kill it. Also, Sam just down at me. Give me 1 second, chat. Let me figure out what's going on. Okay, chat, hang on 1 second. Sam is wanting to get to the shower, so we gonna come here for a second, and we before you head. There we go. You good, Sam? You now can travel in peace. For the time being, it is. So you good.
How do you feel about artsy games like Journey or Gree? Or you more a gameplay person? I feel like I can only play one of those a year.
Okay, hang on. Give me 1 more second. I will answer that. Okay, chat. I'm back. Sorry about that. Sam was talking. Okay. So, let me get that back. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what was it again? How do I feel about Aussie game Journey, gameplay point, or I think it really depends for me. I really like Journey. Like when it comes to like super artsy games, you know, you see, God, what would be an example of this? Like, I feel like anything on like the Cozy direct they have done in the past is always kind of like 50-50. But to be totally honest, it really depends. I kind of go like 50-50 on them. Most of the time when you get into like the super like arty type stuff, most of the time for that stuff, they fall into that camp that, you know, I'm not gonna go out of my way to like get them, but if they like just fall in my lap, might it be through like Game Pass, review codes, like that type of deal, or if you get like enough like people screaming from the rooftops about it, then I will try it.
They got those walking simulator type games too.
Yeah.
Or Telltale games.
I
I
really
put
like
those in
Telltale.
sort of the same category.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. I feel like the Telltale games I wouldn't put exactly in artsy, because for me, like, them games are like, oh, this is just the LucasArts shit. You know, the Sam and Max, oh god, what was the motorcycle one was called? And the dude with the main character with the skeleton. Like, if I'm more like, I feel like that will Telltale fall for me. It's just like, oh, these are just point and click games from like the 90s, just where a little bit higher of a budget and streamlining the moon logic to something not nearly as insane. Any of some of the earlier Telltale stuff kind of started leaning that way, like the we done Monkey Island, the Salmon Map remakes. Well, not remake, I guess sequels. But I feel like by the time you got to, like, you know, The Walking Dead, Batman, like, you know, the stuff they were putting out near the end, it's like, yeah, they felt like more, not so much point and quit, but more just like choose your own adventure stuff, which I like now. But yeah, like, I would say honestly, when it comes to the RC stuff, it just kind of matters. It's one of them things that just like they are more like games that in that territory of white plate, white time, easily accessible, or games like what Journey did, you know, that like broke semi in the mainstream or whatever you count mainstream back in them days. Because I played and loved Journey like when it came out, so I really have no problem with them per se. The only issue I have with a lot of them is like the ones that are usually like super artsy is a lot of the time they don't have voice acting because budget, and the writing style usually kind of fuck with my dyslexia. So it kind of make them a little harder to like fully enjoy. Which is like, there were like plenty, like for example, there were plenty of games that like, oh, that looked neat, but I probably will never play because they don't have voice acting.
Only asked cause I haven't seen you play any on stream. I'm relatively new round here, so I don't know if you played some in the past.
Yeah, I used to play a lot of them, like, oh god, what was it? It was Hortoy, Amy is Away, oh god, what was the other one called? Let me see. There was one, I'm trying to remember. The name. Oh, hang on. I need my remote. Hang on. I forgot PlayStation coming up my screen now. I can bring up Steam on. Hang on. What was it? What was it called? That I remember that came out in like 2013, 14? That was like you returning back to your home, and it ended up, everybody thought was a horror game. And then it ended up being accepted in life as a lesbian. I don't remember the name of it offhand. Let me see. Will this show me? How did it work, chat? I'm trying to find, like, how do you put theme? How do I put theme in, like, photos of game and not a list? I know there was a way. How was that done? Theme? How do you do this theme?
Technology. Am I right?
I know. Wait, is that it? Okay, here we go. We can theme moving shit around. Let me see. Hang on, let me get my wheel camera back on. Sam is still in the shower. You see Queen. Show. Is it Queen? Hey, there it is. What was the card? But yeah, like back in the day, like back in the Extra Player day, I played a whole bunch of them because that one, like a lot of the walking sim stuff started kind of like, but don't like pick up. But yeah, I haven't played any like super recent. Mainly because the last 2 to 3 years, you know, the channel been like, you know, a lot of stuff we've been playing been more like, not only for like financial reasons, but also more on like the RPG MMO side. But yeah, they'll Amy it away. 85 minutes while I play Amy Away, and I beat Amy Away. I need to fight the other two games. I really like Amy It Away. If you are someone who like very, with like your teenage year, with like the end of the 90s into the early 2000s, I highly, highly recommend Amy is Away. I think, isn't Amy Away? I think Amy Away is still free. I know the sequel games are like $2 or $3. I still need to grab the Black Couple. But Amy Away, like super hit hard in a lot of ways. And that technically in the Aussie way, that whole game literally takes place through a, like a Yahoo chat room, pretty much, in Messenger. I guess it's more like AOL stuff, but still.
That thumbnail makes me nostalgic.
Gone Home, that was the name of the game I was trying to think of. Yeah, Gone Home was the game I was thinking about. That was a walking sim that everyone thought was a horror game and then ended up not being. Also, hang on, chat. Sammy screaming at me again. Hang on, let me see what up.
Yeah, Gone Home was a very popular one of those.
Okay, chat, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sam was warning out of the shower. Let me get my cameras and stuff back on. There we go. What does that mean? Oh yeah. The literally like a 5-second shower. But yeah, Gone Home was very popular. Yeah, like Gone Home was probably at the time was like one of the biggest ones.
Also, Inside. You played that when it was trending?
Inside I didn't. I did play Limbo though. Like I played Limbo when it came out. Limbo was my game of the year when that game came out back in, what was that, like 20... Oh god, was that like 2009 when Limbo came out? But yeah, Limbo was my game of the year it came out, because that was in the time period when I was trying to build up my resume to get accepted in a lot of the gameplay stuff. Inside, I didn't play Inside to like 2 years ago for Halloween. I think it was 2 years ago. Whenever Overwatch 2 came out, because I remember I was playing Inside and everybody in the border were coming in here bitching about Overwatch 2 releasing. So however many years ago that was. But yeah, I like Inside. I kind of like Limbo more. I'm more of a Limbo person over it.
Game of the year? That's pretty surprising. Not bad, just thought you were more of a gamey person.
Nah, the thing was, also, hang on, let me bring up Amy It Away for a moment so you guys actually see that. I want to see if it's still free. Is it still free? Yeah, Amy Away, the fourth game is still free. 2015 when it came out, Jesus. But yeah, I highly, highly recommend Amy Is Away, by the way. Yeah, copy that. Here you go. Yeah, if you want a game that is only roughly about hour and a half long, and it pretty much, what you're seeing is what it is, the leap of the fourth game. It very much like talking and aim and, you know, stuff. What's that? I highly, highly recommend this if you grew up in that time period and you're nostalgic for this. But no, when it comes to like the gamey stuff, not really, because the thing was about me was, which is the main reason you won't usually
bite-sized games.
Oh, it is. It's like, this is like super tiny. I think this is like less than like maybe 100 megabyte, if that. But yeah, the game is on that list of like, God, it hit way too close to home for my teenage years.
Also fucking AIM. That makes me feel old.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. But yeah, if you end up liking it, they did make, How many of these do they make? I think they made 3 of these, and like each of them were like a certain time period. Like the 4th one is like aim time period. Let me see. I think it's 3 white. Yeah, there was 3. Yeah, and then we have second one, and the second one. I haven't played it yet because it's like a dawdle. Oh god, literally a dawdle right now. Holy hell. Let me see. Yeah, because I know that one is like very similar. Oh yeah, we start getting into like the My Fate time period with the second game. So speaking and like all the YouTube stuff, you know, speaking of, we're going to get nostalgia like 2005. And then the third one, I think the third one is like the end of like social media. Yeah, we start getting into like the Facebook time period. And dealing with like Facebook Metro. That one's probably gonna fuck with me too, because I did a lot of Facebook. My face I did that well, but the Facebook stuff holding on. Like
cube naming convention.
Yeah, I know, right? What the hell? My phone is ringing. Nope. I'm muting you. But yeah, like the third one is literally $2 right now. But yeah, like it is kind of cute with just just Amy is away, Amy away too. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know if you could hear that. Matchup would be in lap. And then Amy away 3 with the heart. But yeah, I highly recommend these games. Because if the second and third one are anywhere near as good as the 4th one, it's probably great, and also they're on sale right now. How much is it total? So $3. So $1 a game, pretty much any of the 4th game is totally free. But yeah, I highly recommend Amy is Away. Wait, how do I get back to that menu, chat? Home? There we go, home. But yeah, when it comes to like the whole gaming thing though, is I was in the camp because you know when I was growing up, when it came to games, I never was the type of person that got into that whole like debate shit, you know, like I never really got into debate of like, oh, Sega better than Nintendo or PlayStation better than Xbox. Like I never bought into any of that shit. I always thought that stuff was just dumb to begin with, any of my use. Which, honestly, maybe the reason for that, which I have to say this probably also a little bit like my upbringing a little bit. Because I have talked about how, like, my childhood wasn't the best, we'll say. And how my grandmother didn't want me to really interact with anyone or do anything outside the house, really, but I was, you know, stubborn. But the one thing that came out of that was any of my grandmother would, like, you know, randomly go into my room when I'm at school or whatever and just take my shit and sell it. She still did the whole thing of, like, whenever a console came out, she would, like, literally, for me and my brother, it'd be like, oh, he'll PlayStation, he'll, you know, leave from, like, PlayStation onwards anyway. You know, we're like, oh, he'll PlayStation, he'll PS2, he'll your Xbox, he'll your GameCube, don't talk to people, stay in house, never leave your room, you know, type of shit. And I think because of that, she did sell a lot of that stuff, so, because there were, like, times where, like, I had a game, like, I would have, like, a brand new game that she bought me, and then, like, a week later, she would have sold it and not told me to I'd be looking for it and realize it was gone. But nonetheless, trauma aside on that, was the whole thing, because of that, like, I feel like having most of the systems, at least from, like, PS1 up, or I should say maybe more so, like, PS2 up, because, like, I had, like, an N64 for, like, a week. I had a Dreamcast to my brother sold it because we had a broken one. He ended up selling the one that wasn't broken, so yay on that. But because of that, I never would like bias towards any one like company.
That's when you start hiding your shit.
Oh yeah.
I can relate.
Yeah. What ended up happening, I had a friend who would literally, you know, and sometimes it was very bad. Sometimes it was actually a godsend that would, like, randomly take my shit, and then, like, a couple years later, be like, oh, here you go, you can have it back now. You know, when I start asking about it or looking for it. So I have, like, for example, like, most of my GameCube games I have, it's from when the GameCube was out, and the only reason I still have them is because my friend bottled them and then did not bring them back to me till like 15 years later. And how I have like my GameCube Game Boy player and my copy of Circle of the Moon, which is still my favorite Castlevania. And I was talking to him one day, I was like, man, I need to see if I can just rebuy this, because I was just like, we were just talking about like game collecting time. I was talking about like, man, I need to get my hands on it again. And he was like, oh no, you know, I have it in a box in my closet. I was playing it that time I come over, and it was like 20 years later. So like, there was a handful of stuff like that, but yeah, since in my youth, because of abuse, I had pretty much all the game console. I didn't have the bias, and then when it came to like games, I was like at a very, very young age, like fascinated about like game design and game creation. So because of that, and also once again about like how, you know, how what we were just talking about how limited games was back in the day when you got like 10 games a month if you were lucky.
Wish someone did that for me. I got nothing from back then.
Yeah.
Kicking myself in the ass.
Yeah, like most of the shit from back then, like there was still like a fairly decent amount of like PS1 games I had that got sold that I really want to get back. But for the most part, most of my stuff, lucky enough over the years, I have like found copies of it and we bought a lot of it. Like there was always a few little exceptions here and there, especially the ones that like, oh, you want that game, that'd be $700 for you. Like, no thank you, but maybe one day. So I'm kind of at the point like most of where I am now, like most of the stuff I want is a handful of PS1 games, and then like the games I remember seeing in like magazines I always wanted but never got, just because I only got a game like once a month, and you know.
Dude, like Pokemon games.
Oh man,
cards.
yeah.
We didn't value shit when we were kids.
I do have all.
Fuck man.
I do have all my Pokemon cards from back in the day. Like, I still have like every single Pokemon card from back in the day outside of the few that I sold. Because when Pokemon were coming out, I would literally, anytime I got a duplicate of a card, I would sell it. But I still have like I have multiple like vinyl full of like the very first planting, like from like Gen 1, from like original planting up to I want to say I fell out around, I think it was around like the end of the Team Rocket, or maybe it was the Gym Leader set, because I kind of fell out of it like once I got out of high school, because once I got out of high school I had nobody to play the card game with, and you know, the collection just, I had no desire. And also like near the end of my school year when Yu-Gi-Oh! First started picking up in the West, sadly, I don't have any of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards anymore because my brother kind of claimed all of them, and then I think he lost them a long time ago. Like, I do have a few Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, but I do have all, like, the majority of my Pokemon cards, lucky enough. But yeah, you're not wrong. I know a lot of kids that didn't value the stuff. Also, it didn't help that, like, a lot of that stuff back then, you know, no one had any, like, context of nostalgia, or if you want to be the more cynical route of how much that stuff can and will be worth. But yeah, absolutely. But yeah, like back in my youth though, like when I was buying the game like once a month outside the few that I never saw, just because you know, just because I just never found them, because of, you know, by the time I got to like a Walmart, since we had to like travel across state lines, so I could do it like once a month. You know, most of that stuff was just sold out because, you know, it was just, like, so small plant back then. But with that all being said, though, is since I had, like, most of the console in my use, and then, you know, I'm over here with, like, the gaming magazines and, like, friends at the time that also had the stuff that I didn't have. It, like, and then my fascination with, like, creating video games.
Remember a kid brought his Charizard to school. It fell in a grate and for like 10 years you could always see that card from the top laying there.
Oh, really? It's time to go back and see if it's still there. I imagine it probably gone at that point, but fuck, man. Any back then, my heart would have broke back then. I will, but I still have 3 of the original Charizards, and like every time I look at them, it's just like, Because I remember I got one out of a pack opening, and then the other 2 Charizard card I bought them from a kid at a time. For I think it was like $25 a piece. And the only reason I wanted them, not because obviously, you know, not because they would want money or anything at that point that much, but mainly because, you know, dragon and being a kid, you know. But I do have 3 of them though.
Yeah, we talking when I was in elementary.
Yeah, for me when Pokemon came around, I was 9th grade? 8th to 9th grade, I want to say. Because I got out of school in 2004. And Pokemon was 2000? 2001? 99? I think it was 99, 2000, right?
You old fart.
I am. But yeah, if I would have graduated, I would have graduated in 2004. But yeah, since like back then though, like seeing all the magazines, seeing all the kids that had games, being interested in game design, like any back then I had like an opinion, like a bad game could have redeeming quality. You know, it might not be redeeming to make it a quote unquote good game by any means, but you know, every game have 1 or 2 things that, like, no matter how bad it is something you can take from it, that either was actually good or good enough, or was in a situation that it's bad, but you could easily think about, like, oh, if they just change this and this and this, it would be like great, you know. So it become like a jumping off point for me. And that kind of just, that still lean up to this day. This is the main reason why I don't, like, you know, you don't see me over here being like, you know, this game is shit, what game ever made it, like, because I don't believe there's a such thing as that other than Rainbow Moon. That a special occasion. But outside of Rainbow Moon, I'm a firm believer that every game, no matter how good or bad or mediocre or not your thing, have at least one redeeming quality in it. So because of that, and like, back then especially, I try to play everything, especially when it was more simple, so I could keep up with like that type of stuff.
I got in a big argument over an opinion on a game. I said what you said. Redeeming qualities. They had the opinion that some opinions are wrong. The fuck?
Yeah, just like, no opinion is wrong. Like, I wanted an opinion, but I think a better way to put it is what you were saying didn't line up with the reality, and they couldn't handle the reality of that being a thing. But yeah, like, so because of that, like, I always kind of just played whatever. And then, like, back when I was doing the gameplay stuff, since I was doing most of the reviews, like, don't get me wrong, and like, we had people that did like reviews as well, but I was like the main one doing most of the reviews. I would say probably 90% of the reviews were coming through me. So because of that, it, like, I played all sorts of shit, you know? And that was like, especially was like back in the day when I was doing the gameplay stuff. That was like back when, you know, back when indies were starting to You know, indie started becoming more realized, and it wasn't just like the 3 devs, you know. You know, we started getting like the shit that, you know, like how it is in a game type of indies. So because of that, you know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did I see a plot game?
Probably. You probably did. I was wondering, at 0 minutes. I'm gonna assume this is a plot game. I'm gonna assume it is. I have never played it. I don't even know what it is. This is the other thing about my Steam account.
Yeah. What is that?
Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna... Well, is my PC? I'm just gonna turn off my PC for a second. I'm gonna bring this up and just in case there is some porn in this, and we're gonna figure out what this is.
Is that safe?
This is the reason I took my desktop away. Let's see. What is this? Okay, well, the booba. Do we have boobas? We got nipple tassels. What is this?
Joe. He's doing questionable things. Clip it.
No, don't clip it. I am doing questionable things. What the fuck is this? It came out in 2021. Okay, the free-to-play game. Okay, that still don't answer much question. There was mechs in it. Okay, so far so good. There are nipple tassel, but okay. Okay, so far no actual nudity. We're getting close, but no actual nudity as of now.
Nipple tassels him?
That ass. That is a big ass right now. Wait, is this an MMO? What the fuck is this? I have questions. How many fucking screenshots is on the team page? My god. Holy shit, it never ending, chat. Okay. I think it's semi-safe. I think it's semi-safe, chat.
Troy, I wanna see your playtime. I don't believe you.
But, hang on. Let's see. See, it's fine. It just got plot. It's fine. Everything is fine. Also, Dockles is in this for whatever reason. But see, they got mecha, like... Also, for the itty bitty titty committee, you guys got your ladies as well. Also, say lookouts, you know. What the fuck is this? Look like MMO. Also, there you at, chat. Yeah, free to play, so... Okay, hang on. Let's see. I'm pretty sure my playtime is 0. Yeah, my playtime. Yeah, I don't even have a playtime on it. Hang on. How did I get back? Yeah, see, 0 playtime. Fine. It's 0 playtime on it. Don't ask me why this is here. I have no idea. But yeah, like I have so many theme games on here. That so many of these, it's like I don't even know what half of them are. Mainly because a lot of stuff was like old review codes that someone else did. Or games that was like in bundles. Because I used to, like back in the day, I used to buy a lot of like Humble Bundle type stuff.
Reminds me of... Fuck, what is that game? Sci-fi MMO. Known for boobs and bikes.
Tabawasa? I could be wrong on that.
Scarlet Blade.
There
That
you
shit
go.
was terribad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in the same camp. I'm pretty sure of it. But yeah, I have so many games on here that like halfly I don't even know what they are because of like Humble Bundle shit. Like you told like Humble Bundle with randomly getting email like random keys for games, and that is pretty much my Steam library and a half. You know, like for the most part. See, I don't have that many Booba games. There is one. I do need to edit a video. I did make a video of one of the cultural games that actually wasn't bad at all. It was just,
Tomb Raider? You bought that?
yeah, I think I bought them like years upon years ago. What was it? We're down here, right? I saw them a second ago. I know they're somewhere here. There they are. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it was all the Tomb Raider games up to, yeah, Underworld. I'm trying to remember, was Legend was the remake, right? No, that was Anniversary. Anniversary was the remake. But yeah, these are the original versions. These are not the 80s or anything. But yeah, like, for me, when it comes to games overall, though, I get to go back to the question of like, I will play anything if it's good, it's good.
Oh, I thought it was the newer version.
No, not the new ones. Like, I need to pick up the new ones at some point. I do want to play the remasters, but yeah, these are like the original ones. I don't think they did a free upscale. I don't think. It'd be nice if they did, but I don't think they did. But yeah, like any game I will try if I have the ability to try it. So, like I was saying, I think because of my childhood met with like working at Etroplay, like any type of like biases or any type of like, oh, this X, Y, and Z better than X, Y, and Z, just got kind of killed out of me. Which is probably a good thing in a lot of ways. Which is the main reason, if you go back and you watch any of like the reviews I did for Etroplay, beyond the whole thing of it being like 2009, 2010 shitty YouTube dates, and using mics picked up at, you know, Walmart for like $5, you know, quality aside, like any back then and like a lot of the review we did, also I Get to the Moon be another Aussie game I get technically that I still need to play at some point, but sorry, got detracted. But like if you go look at like a lot of my old reviews I did, like a lot of my reviews,
yeah, Wayfinder is not better than Phantasy Star. You're right, Troy. We give all games a chance.
I still say it is. At least NGS. It's still better than NGS. But I still say NGS still is like, God, the movement in NGS is still so much better. Like the movement in NGS is still obviously the high mark of NGS. Especially like back before they toned down the speed. Could YouTube be able to run a hell of a lot faster on NGS? And then they nerfed it at some point. But yeah, Wayfinder was still technically better. For the type of game it NGS wanna be, yeah, Wayfinder was still better. If only it didn't get delisted. But yeah, I would play anything if it in front of me and I can easily do. Oh yeah, I was saying about my review back then. Like a lot of my reviews back then was like very like cut and dry. You know, it was very much like, instead of being like very opinionated, it was very like analytical. A lot of the review, because it was very much like, let's talk music, voice acting, story, gameplay. And it was very much like, this is bad because, you know, it literally broken, don't load, they'll quit, the game constantly break. You know, it wasn't like, oh, it's bad because it had too much water in it. I'm looking at you, IGN. You know, we never did any of the stuff like that. It was like very much like the review were very much like, you know, heal the good and the bad, like in a way that it not like subjective to the person. It was very much like anytime a game got like bad reviews, it was because the game was literally unplayable in so many ways. But you know, we always try to balance all review to be accurate to that. So like a lot of my old stuff was pretty much like that. And even to this day, I still do that a little bit. Like, don't get me wrong, I get a little more personal for like on the stream, but like, you know, I still try my best to be like the more like very analytical about it. But there you are, Wag. How you doing, Wag? I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was over an hour ago when you showed up, Wag. Hi. I'm still behind on chat. Hi. How long have we been live? Oh my god, chat. We've been just chatting for like 3 hours. What the fuck, chat? What have you done to me? Joe? T.I.? What's happening? Gonna call Joe and point now. I've been ranting for 2 hours. Actually, no, I've been ranting for 3 hours, Joe. I know that comment from an hour ago. But it's been 3 hours. Thank you very much, Joe.
Joe, I've learned from the best.
That is true. You just thought at me opinion question or like memory lane question and we just gone forever. Wait, the only game you think you can get away with, oh, the 150 stuff at GTA? Maybe. Actually, who am I kidding? No. Every game want to be 150 bucks. I see you wanting to put me back in the bot, Joe. Joe, you gotta stop spending your channel points on summoning Markiplier, and then you can shove me in the box. Now, how'd it go, Joe? Oh, X is probably still at work. I think X is what? I think X will be at work for at least another like 4 or 5 hours. Sam is gone. Sam is gone, Joe. Sam can't help you now. Oh, here we go, Wag. I'm sorry why it took me so long. Hopefully you still here. Did I want the Triple I showcase last month? It was,
Oh, Troy. I meant GTA can get away with the years and years of waiting and still...
Oh, my bad.
Still have hype off the charts at launch.
I agree with that. I honestly think, like, GTA... Like, yeah, GTA is one of the few games that could. Like GTA and then maybe some of the Nintendo stuff. It's like the only thing that can get away with that. But I think that also have more to do with like, you know, how ingrained GTA is in pretty much anybody that grew up in the early 2000s. Flat in the 90s since what was it? GTA 1 and 2 were what, like 97, 98 or something like that? But yeah, I do agree with that. Like, the multiple years is like, yeah. Also, I think GTA helped as well because it's like, I feel like about GTA as I do about protect the game. It's like, anyone they don't announce the game, you know what they're doing at what.
Oh, like a new 3D Mario in vein of like 64 or Odyssey.
Yeah. Or like the reason why people are still excited for Metroid Prime would be another example of that. But yeah, I think it also helped that because it's like at that point, like what they're doing? GTA. They're not doing GTA. Oh, they're probably doing Red Dead. And then you have that very small group hoping for Bully 2. But yeah, I think that also helps with what thought as well. Not only is it so ingrained in people's personality, but also like, you know, we all know that what's happening. You know, and not like us over here wishing for like a new Legacy of Kain or Half-Life or the net Deus Ex. You know, we're not in that camp. Or Beyond Good and Evil will be another one. You know, I think that also kind of what... Like, the problem is that when you get games like that, and then you get games that are all like brand new IPs or games that, you know, no one that heavily care about sequels, and then you do like the 5+ year announcement, when I feel like it become a real problem for a lot of people. But to answer your question, Wag, I did watch the Triple I thing. Yeah, it was mainly, I wouldn't say all roguelike. I know there was Metroidvanias in there. But yeah, I did watch it. I think it was like, I don't even, once again, to go back to what we were saying about how it's so hard to keep track of games nowadays. Like, I know there were like 3 or 4 games I ended up listing out of the Triple I showcase. But for the life of me, I don't remember while going to look at my wish list. But yeah, I think that's another thing that play into that. Just like doing like event, you know, just so much back to back to back to back, and they all like maybe 2 to 3 genres. Like they're just so easy to just forget about games. Yeah, the farming game is super popular. Like, you gotta give it credit, because they're like, you know, the main reason in games is this, it all do at that point. I mean,
Well,
popularity.
Nintendo are wizards at blue-balling fans.
That's
They
true.
still got us waiting for Wind Waker port.
Yep.
Xenoblade Chronicles X, F-Zero, Golden Sun, Metroid Prime 3.
I'm still in the camp, honestly, when it comes to F-Zero. I know it don't have no weight to it at all. It's not accurate at all. Or if it is, you know, there's no way to actually prove it outside of the people inside Nintendo. But I remember hearing the line that the reason we don't have another F-Zero is because Nintendo know they can't make a good F-Zero game, or know they can't make one as good as what Sega did. So they're just not going to, you know? Well, you know, not like a real sequel anyway, you know. I get we had the whole, F-Zero 99. But, that's like one of them things that I always found funny with the F-Zero community. And Nintendo is like bitter enough and petty enough, well, I wouldn't doubt it. I know it's not accurate at all, but I still wouldn't doubt it. Because you know that we haven't had one technically since Sega made the last F-Zero on the GameCube. But yeah, the farming stuff, like the farming indie stuff, that like... I think that's the other thing also about indie, which is the same at AAA, you know. Any indie will pick like certain genre and like run them into the ground, and the farming
Bro,
sims are one.
Just work with Sega or someone good at doing those type of games. You played that indie game, remember?
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on. They got boatloads of money. Screw the rules, you got money.
Damn right. Damn right. I'm honestly kind of curious, like... I wonder what the real reason behind that. Like... I wonder like, how... Is it because of how much it sold on the GameCube, and it wasn't to their liking? Or is it just Nintendo being Nintendo? Because, you know, Nintendo have always had that whole design ideal. We're not going to make a sequel. Do we have something that is, you know, like we invent the wheel every single goddamn time? Outside of a few exceptions being Mario Galaxy 2, and I get technically Zelda, but any Zelda, any of the last Zelda with like the crafting and underground stuff, it's still like technically reinventing that. So I think that also a thing that bite like Nintendo in our ass, like not only with the whole Disney attitude of the vault, but also the whole thing of like how they just barely ever make like direct sequels. You know, it always got to be something kooky about it. And I think that doesn't help either. But yeah, I think honestly the F-Zero front at that point, you better off playing like the random indie games that does it. Like that last one we played. Like I have played a few now that like, yeah, if you into that type of stuff, but like they all decent. That is true, Joe. We didn't do that much ranting yesterday. You're not wrong about that. Also, I'm still high on pain meds, so that also helps. any of it not anything special. It literally just ibuprofen. But they 500 milligram, and I took 4 of them bad boys. So we also got that going for it today, Joe. had to take an elbow. I didn't take an elbow. Sam needed to take a shower. And she would what could literally like Batwoman is like right there. And Sam don't want to get up banned. Like, I keep telling Sam if we get banned, we'll be back in like a week. And then I can go on like a whole bunch of Reddit forums and cry my eyes out, and then we come back with like 70 people and he'll. Wait, they're giving away a paint job right now? I need to see if I grab that, because when I logged the game on PC before yesterday, like the day before, I did grab all the free stuff that was in the PC boy. I haven't grabbed any of the free stuff in the console one, though. Wait, they have a mop man in the shop? Is it free, Joe? Is mop man free? You thought to scratch your itch in the back of my head because I do love Mop Man. Okay, good. I did click on the white game. Okay, we good. I'm beating chat. I'm only 10 minutes behind now. We're beating through this. 4 hours. It only been 3 hours and 17 minutes. I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. It hasn't been 4 hours yet. What game was it? Was it League of Legends that were doing the code for Christmas and they were banning the players? What game did that? I was in my head right now, Joe. Nah, remember, Joe, when I thought Wanty and I know I'm gonna be behind, I literally quote chat up. So I have to quote chat to see more. I still say the GTA thing, honestly, about the whole, like, you talking about the whole reputation being a flop. Like, I still think there's gonna be a handful of people that will say that and actually mean it. But, like, don't get me wrong, you're gonna see a lot of video probably around time GTA comes out. Like, hell, you always saw the shit where they're doing the whole, like, oh, GTA, what game ever type shit. And you know that you're gonna get amplified when the game actually comes out. So, like, for the people that actually believe it, like, yeah, of course there's gonna be some people. You can't make everybody happy, and you know if they go the way I'm talking about GTA, there are gonna be plenty of people that are gonna be upset.
Damn it, Joe. That game about something.
What game about something? What? Yeah, because the thing is about gaming, like, the thing is, like, all that shit is, like, court of public opinion, though. Like, remember, none of our voices truly matter, you know, overall. Because any, like, you should know that, Joe. Look what happened to Cyberpunk. Like, Cyberpunk made so much goddamn money when it came out. With everybody in a bottle bitching about it and making fun of it at launch. Like, that game still made so much goddamn money. Like that's sadly the issue. Like, no matter how much people want to bitch, moan, complain, and they will. There will be people that will do it in earnest. Like, none of it really matter at the end of the day, because GTA gonna sell so much. Like, you know, there was always a few games like that where, like, you know, no matter what, they're gonna make so much goddamn money. If a goddamn, like, cosmetic horse can make more money than a pillar of the industry, nothing is sacred anymore. Yeah, didn't they now like a new anime or something? But then again, any anime have had different art styles over the years. The question is it actual ugly, or is it because people being nostalgic for it and they don't like change? And, you know, like changing like the design to match like the newer, like whatever art style is more popular in the moment. Are they becoming like people with fashion? Is that what's happening here? I did see the Pokemon Gold thing. Yeah, the Pokemon Gold thing is like a little funky. The Pokemon Gold stuff is like, it's not like they haven't done that before. Like they did it when they made like the party leader from like 2D art to 3D. But I think the only reason like the Pokemon Gold stuff hold any weight is because of the modernization around like clothes and outfits, and how some of the outfits are not like fitting correctly or equipping really bad because of the new art. So like that's like a legit thing to be upset by. If you're someone who spent, you know, hundreds of dollars on outfits, you know, in Pokemon Go, and then like you have your t-shirt like inside your character body because of the new art. Yeah, that's something to be upset about, because that like should have been tested before release. Yeah, because the Pokemon art is like, honestly, like, yeah. The original art for Pokemon Go, I do agree is better. I didn't want my monitor to shut off. Chat? Am I still live?
That Pokemon Go thing looks so bad. I swear it looks like a bug.
It
They
does.
should roll it back and make the excuse that it was a bug. Sorta like that one indie company making that one game. Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail? Yeah. They had a mistake on their benchmark.
They did. There we go. What the fuck? Hang on, chat. Hang on. What the hell just happened? Hang on, chat. Hang on. Everything breaking around me. Everything is breaking around me, chat. What is happening? Are you here? Why? What is happening? One of my monitors just literally shut off on me, chat. Hang on. That was odd.
Yes, Troy. I'm amazing like that. Did I just blow your mind?
You did! You absolutely did! Like, so, yeah, sorry though, if you noticed some drop flames. My monitors were freaking out. What the fuck just happened? Also, one of my lights shut off. Oh, Jesus Christ! That is so bright. Turn that down. Oh my god. Okay. Whatever. Okay, I'm back now. Sorry, chat. That was all. I had to reset my queen. I wonder if it just overheated or something. What the fuck? Anyway. We good, right? No bugs, no glitches. You can heal me. Everything fine. They'll be freaked out for a second when we're like jumping between monitors.
To be honest, I didn't see anything. Was eating. You
Fair
just
enough.
look like you saw a ghost.
I did. I looked over and my queen was black. And then I restarted, I turned the queen on, turned it back on, and my PC just started shuffling windows around. It was terrifying. It was fucking terrifying. But, yeah, the Pokemon stuff is like, I think like the main reason it looked bad, it like not even the alt specifically, but like the default like measurement, like the main thing I know a lot of people have been pointing out, like the hands and the arms, like being way longer and like portions of being off. Like you can fit your character if you go in and you like retweet your character, but like, yeah, personally that just feel like one of them cases where they updated the engine, and the thing was they didn't bother like testing it, you know, or they just released it being like, people will figure it out and fix it themselves because you can. But you know, they should not have to though. But yeah, the Pokemon Go like character stuff is just like, I think they probably just updated to like a new Unreal Engine
Troy,
or something.
You saw that link?
I did.
They made the body so big that the satchel is clipping into their chest.
Oh, hang on, let me look at that again. Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, anyone that haven't seen that, hang on. Let's see if they're gonna watch that. Hey, look at that, double walk. But yeah, that like the example offhand here while we're just talking about. But like how did you not like test this, you know? But that is my biggest question about this, is like, how? Like this type of stuff, and also like, for example, also with like the hands and whatnot. But it's just like, it really feel like they did an engine update. And then they didn't bother actually testing any of the stuff, especially the stuff outside of like default outfit. Like when you start getting into like the customized stuff, the stuff that obviously people spend money on. Like yeah, it just feel like QA was, you know, very, very much needed, and a lot of the QA just did not get done though. Yeah, because the first thing is like, you know, the first games do change styles a lot. I mean, we went from like chibi to more realistic to like semi-chibi to, you know, the stuff they did with the one that was like in like Ninja Times typed up. And then not even counting the anime. The anime, like every what, like 5 to 10 years they change the art style of the anime.
Well, some people are saying woke. Cause woke is the coolest word or term now. But it honestly looks like a technical issue.
It is
No
a
way
technical issue,
someone
yeah.
would look at that and be like, yes, yes, that's what Pokemon Go needs.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's like, anytime I do hear like the woke shit, especially using like a bad tone of voice, it's like, you know, I feel like that is one of them things, like, tell me what you believe so about, tell me what you believe so. But, especially if you use it in a negative tone. But, and also not counting where that way come from to begin with. But yeah, it 100% a technical thing. It, like, this is just, like, very much feel like it was either super wash, probably, who knows, maybe they fire all on QA team, since it seemed like the one, but like the, don't get me wrong, a lot of apartment, but always the one apartment always get hit anytime there are layoffs. So it, like, they feel like either watch, the budget was off, the QA team wasn't given the time, the power, or any of it to begin with. And just like, yeah, I feel like more of a technical thing. And like, they feel like they updated the engine, but didn't bother to look to see how, like, you know, they didn't like take the time to check and see what every outfit would look like, and then like adjust it to the body type. You know, since I know they added like the sliders and stuff. Well, you know, you can make your character, you know, thicker as well, and then like slimmer. So since like the body type now can be adjusted, like yeah, QA team should have went in there and like double checked like all the cosmetics, and, you know, adjusted them if they could. You know, ideally before the game came out, or, you know, do what Sega does with like PSO and, you know, my queen just went off again. What the fuck? Is my queen breaking, chat? I think my queen might be breaking, chat. My queen literally just went black again. Okay, hang on, chat. Hang on. Can I see... Is my queen still being recognized? Yeah, it's still being recognized. What the fuck, chat? Maybe... See, this is the thing that is confusing me. It's like... My lights are on like it's on. Okay, chat. Bear with me. What is happening? Okay. I'm gonna turn my queen off. Everything's gonna get funky here, so if you notice like flame drops or anything, don't mind me. I might have to switch out that monitor, chat. Yes, OBS. I know OBS. I know you're freaking out. You're losing flames. I know OBS.
Speaking of Sega, CM told me they added new faces. For fuck's sake, Square Enix add new options to the character creator. Wow, be do it. Sega be do it. Saying it's hard doesn't make me feel any better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. Like, yeah, they ended up. I don't know if they did it recently again, but before I stopped playing, also, I think we good now, right? We should be good now. I'm gonna leave my one light off and see if that is what tripping my monitor. Because it's specifically only one of my monitors. So I wonder if it is. Yeah, it gets hot. But yeah, I don't know if they've done it again, but like a couple months ago they added like faces to make the character look more anime-ish. Like they like a little more like rounder. But yeah, they added a whole bunch of new faces to make them look more anime-ish. Which probably is because of the cell shading, I imagine, and why they did it. So cell shading on faces look more natural. I could be wrong, but...
Dude. I've played since launch. 4 faces and 1 or 2 of which are always ugly. Factually ugly. To the point everyone always uses 1 or 2 faces per race and gender.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know a lot of people do a fate adjustment to, like, makeup, eyes, and doing, you know, like, random pieces on their faces. And also the females, by default, always look better. Like, and also there are like more faces if you go and you do like PSO, because there was a whole bunch of faces that you could unlock in PSO, or PSO 2 I should say. But yeah, like I wouldn't doubt if they added more like recently. Like I haven't watched a headline stream in 2 months, so I had no idea what exactly is happening right now. But I wouldn't doubt it. Cause I kind of feel like it's one thing when like you're doing like the stuff they, you know, like the AC Crash ones, you know, like the one where like, oh, now you have like a ninja mask or something. Like it's one thing with them, and then it's like the one they are just randomly adding. It's just like, I guess it's fine, but at the same time, it's like, I really wish more the game got more of the love that.
Well, I only brought
Salon
this
did.
up cause benchmark. And CM said PSO added faces to the default creator.
Yeah, what was the bit more about Final Fantasy? I'm sorry. I don't remember what you said there since my monitor was dying on me. But what about quoting it like apologizing or something? What was that? Sorry, TI. But I still say like the faces in the benchmark is like, I still think they look worse than the faces we have right now in 14. I don't know, when people are making memes about like the intro with the main character on the boat in 14, from like the CG trailer and like the normal trailer, and people doing memes about it, like I thought people literally like Photoshop a new face in to make fun of it, not
I was
realizing
comparing
like,
Final Fantasy still having the same shit. And a smaller company like Sega is adding new faces for free.
Ah, okay, I see. Yeah. I think, honestly, I think it's what it is. I could be 100% off base here. Because obviously I'm not heavily by any means in like the Final Fantasy 14 community. Outside of like knowing a few content creators that have been around forever, you know, like Mental Happy. So take what I'm gonna say with a grain of salt here. But the vibe I always get about 14.
Oh yeah. We got Warrior of Light at Home meme.
Yeah.
I saw that. Made me giggle.
Yeah, I thought that was a joke. I literally thought that was a joke to X, like, hey, the benchmark out, watch the video. And then I watched the video and I'm like, what the fuck? I really thought it was literally Photoshop. I didn't realize that was real. Like, and that benchmark still bothered me. I probably need to run it at some point because of like that video to me, other than like the tree area where just like wood and shit everywhere, did look nice, but everything else looked identical to me. Like I like and to the point that X was showing me like screenshot of before and after. I kind of like the stuff before than the new version on some of the stuff, but yeah, I thought that was a joke. I didn't realize that was actually in the game, but
yeah, they said it shouldn't look like that. They say some textures weren't transferred over correctly, and lighting is full bar.
Yeah, cause that's the other thing. A lot of like lighting and shading can make drastic difference in a 3D model. Like so much difference. But yeah, I think honestly the whole Sega PSO Final Fantasy thing. Once again, I might be off base here, but I kind of feel like when it comes to Final Fantasy, it seemed like Final Fantasy seemed to lean a little bit more into gameplay over putting cosmetic above everything else. Well, Sega put cosmetic above everything else. So I think that might be the diss in here why Sega do it, but Growing It don't. Because I think Growing It know, like the majority of them player base at that point, the only thing keeping them playing the game is cosmetic and salon shit. Well, like any of that exists in 14. It like it feel like the scale is more toward gameplay, maybe a little more like 50-50 compared to what Sega does. So that's the reason we get the Sega stuff with the cosmetic stuff. I do honestly, in the case of Pokemon, I do say honestly, Joe.
I don't know, man. Dragon's Dogma had more faces, damn it. I can go on some no name. These are the MMOs that came out this month. I bet the creator has more than 4 faces.
My queen just went off again. You're probably not wrong, to be honest. Hang on, I'm gonna unplug my USB. I'm gonna unplug my HDMI and see if that fit my queen chat. Hang on, what the fuck is happening? Give me 1 second, chat. I think my queen is overheating, yeah. My other queen's all fine, right?
Joe. It better not be a triple triad clone. It better not. Or I'm rousing pride to put the hurting on Troy.
That my mono kit back on, chap. That my monitor literally kicked off. I touched the back and it almost bumped my hand and it kicked back on. I think one of my monitors might be dying from the heat, chat. Okay, we're just gonna see what happens here. We're just gonna see what happened with the queen. I'm probably gonna have to replace the monitor. Lucky enough, I do have another monitor that's about the same size, but it's not a fan of it. Jesus Christ, chat. That like burned my hand. What the hell? Maybe the fan in my monitor blade. He said, do monitors have fan, chat? It is hot today, chat.
We breaking a record? How long we been streaming?
What
Am
happened?
I winning?
Hang on. Other than my heart attack that happening from my monitor, we've been live. Oh god damn it, we've been live almost 4 hours. You getting now, Ti? You getting now? I don't know. By the way, I don't know what's going on with that card game. When I checked Twitter earlier when I was making the tweets being like, "Hey, we live," I saw people tweeting out about a card game. And I saw people bitching about how it in NGS and should also be on mobile, but not. Like for the screenshot I saw of it, it once again have no idea. Did not watch the headline stream. I know nothing beyond seeing one screenshot and people talking about how it should be on mobile. But looking at the screenshot, it looked like Marble Snap to me. It just looked like Marble Snap. Once again, I don't know. But that what it looked like to me anyway. But yeah, you're not wrong. The drone doll must have more. I wonder if that's gonna be the thing though. Have they said if they are adding more like character customization in Dawn Guard or not? Have they said one way or another on that? Also, how behind am I? Okay, I'm only 20 minutes behind on chat. Oh, I remember what I was saying. Sorry, I do remember what I was saying about Pokemon before my queen started trying to set me on fire. I still say, honestly, at least for the Nintendo Switch anyway, maybe they'd be dissing when we get into Net Gen for Pokemon. But if I had to pick any of the art style, I honestly would go with the Pokemon Let Go. I think Let Go design with the character being that like in between, not quite like human looking and not quite chibi, where it kind of was in the middle. So I personally be more than happy if every Pokemon game just looked like the Let Go games.
No. They said it's too hard. Someone asked. That's why I said that's not an excuse. Too hard means it'll take a while. Not we can never have more than 4 faces and we should just accept we can look unique.
Yeah, I wonder if that one of them cases where they just put the whole thing of like, you guys got grammar. Go put on a helmet, you know. I wonder if they're doing that or they're like one of them cases, when they say hard, it's because they don't want to have another like Pokemon Go situation. Well, you know, they change. Wasn't like the whole thing about the bunny people with like certain helmets and stuff and yields that wouldn't exist, or the helmet wouldn't show up on their head quickly because they have bunny yields. So I wonder if that's what it is. I wonder if by not meaning like hard as in like making them, but like hard because of the QA stuff, like the Pokemon Go stuff, and they too much of a professional to just let that slip through the crack like Niantic did. Because what is at that point? What is that? At that point, it's hundreds upon hundreds of items in 14. Might it be up from the shop or from in game? So maybe that is more what it is. It's not so much difficult as in making the faces, but more difficult as to make it like work with all the equipment. And maybe they just don't want to deal with it since, you know, the whole bunny issue. Which I wouldn't doubt. And also, I'm pretty sure they probably have numbers being like, you know, only like X percentage of player base actually met with cosmetics or glamour. And it's just not worth it for them since they seem to be more gameplay focused. Hana! How you doing, Hana? If you're still here. Hi, I'm behind on chat. I'm reading chat. I'm behind. Welcome, welcome if you're still here. Wait, is it like a monster? Is it a human or is it like a statue, Joe? Or the clown? Honestly, Joe, you the one making my monitor overheat? Actually, I know why. It just overheated again. I literally said something, it just kicked off. Yeah, I might have to switch out that monitor momentarily because that my queen with OBS on it. Yeah, I think my monitor overheating because it's like probably like 90 degrees in here right now. God damn it. At least on the upside, not gonna be hard to switch it out. I just really like that monitor. God damn it, man. Everything fucking breaking around me, chat.
Well, I noticed they changed some faces that exist with the graphical update. Some people were bitching and my comment got a bunch of upvotes. I said they should mail the changed faces. New faces. And then remake the old faces in the new graphics too. Please both parties instead of changing existing faces. Some lip options are just bigger in the benchmark. Some eyebrows options are slanted different with no option to get the old look. It should look the same but better, not different.
I understand that, yeah. Oh, my monitor back, chat. It died and now it's back. But yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. Like, if both version is workable, you know, they just like, you know, it actually drastically can tell the distance now, and they both work, and like, yeah, just make that a separate face, since obviously that may have been tested with the equipment. Wait, what did the comic do, Joe? Ooh, I appreciate it, Joe. Yeah, I grabbed that next time I hop on probably tomorrow. Yeah, the card game literally does just look like, it just looked like Marble Snap to me, Joe. Once again, only going by screenshot. Obviously, that was, I guess, important. Because I know there was a headline stream today. And that was like the thumbnail on YouTube. So.
Almost caught up. Woo.
Almost. And then I'm putting my monitor out before it burned my house down. And then we will get into Final Fantasy, maybe, hopefully. I'm getting out. Yeah, the call game stuff is like, I get good they adding it, I guess. Like, I think the question gonna be is, for anyone who had played NGS, is like, how is that call game done? Because if it's just like PvP call game, because I imagine they're doing a call game, that means they're probably going to have monetization where you're going to buy, like, you know, packs of cards, I imagine. So the question going to be at that point is, if they make it exclusively PvP only, outside of select few people, I don't think they're going to care. You know? beyond just, you know, completionists and selling it on the player market type stuff. But if they go the way of triple triad in like Final Fantasy 14, where like, oh, you can play against people, or you can like travel around, fight NPCs in card games and win cards, like that would be probably more ideal. Because I do say the way Final Fantasy 14 handled triple triad is probably the best way to handle an MMO card game.
Oh fucking hell, Troy. Why you gotta piss in my cereal? Of course they finna monetize it. Damn it.
Wait, did you not think about that? Once again, I have no idea. I know nothing. This is me just assuming that they probably gonna have like one card in a quack ticket for like, you know, 0 times 100, 1%, you know, impossible type shit. That people are gonna sell them on the market for like, you know, 100 million or plus. And you're gonna be outfit, emo,
You don't want to
stamps,
be like this.
ticket, house item.
This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But I legally...
You leave my Steam account alone. It does nothing to you, Joe. Or Coon. Coon! Wait, Coon. Hi, Coon. I'm behind on chat. I'm almost caught up. We only been playing team for 4 hours. My monitor is randomly overheating. So... Hi, Coon. Give me a moment. I'll be with you in a second.
No. I brain farted. I was too busy ranting about Squeenix bad. Sega. In this case good. That I forgot. It's Sega we're talking about.
Yep. I don't even think they're gonna be like 14. Cause at least in 14, you know, you can, you know, win the call from other players, or not other players, but win them from other NPC, or use, you know, the in-game currency for the going sauce or to buy more cards. Like they gonna 100% monetize it. Like you probably gonna start off with like 5 cards, and if you want any, or how big their decks are, and if you want anything more than that, you better be ready to do flat tickets. You better believe it. Or they're gonna be extra mean, and they're gonna make it like its own flat ticket. But like the cards are gonna be horribly well, and you're just gonna get some other currency or something. There's gonna be something shady about it. Once again, I don't know. I went into detail about that. They probably not, because it's Sega, but you know. But you better believe they're gonna try to charge your arm and a leg for that type of stuff. Who knows? Maybe they will go the route of like Magic Arena or something, and be like, oh, you want a pack of cards? That'd be like $3 or something, and then you get like 6 cards or 4 cards or something, but all completely random. Oh, it's just a clown. I see. Oh my god, chat. Am I caught up? Hang on. I see you, Coon. I see you. We should totally do a V2 or whatever. Dude, it probably won't happen today, but probably very soon, Coon. Speaking of the VTuber thing, Sam have started something, Coon. We was I think I saw a video. It was like a VTuber, like an indie VTuber, was being interviewed. And in the interview they were talking about like how much money they paid for like PNG tube, like chibi tubes, the 3D VTube stuff, the you know, the one that, you know, done in like live 2D type stuff. Like they were going over like all of it, going by how much they paid. And then Sam started claiming, not claiming in a bad way, but started claiming how like how I know how to do most of that. Any of I'm at far like live studio stuff. You know, I far like wigging with that. I understand it. I'm not good at it, but I understand it. I need probably like another 10 hours of YouTube videos, and then I'd be good. But Sam started going on about how I need to just start doing that and just start doing commissions. And she started going on about like, Coon will know about it, about like what the going weights are and where the VTubers hangs out. But yeah, Sam was going off about that like a day ago. Wait, you made a haunted house? Wait, do you have ghost sets? Yeah, because I know. Okay, so this is the stuff I know how to do, Coon. I know how to do the art. I know how to do after app. Okay. Also, chat. I'm pushing out that monitor. The monitor just shut off on me again, and I'm pretty much caught up. I'm pushing this out real quick while you're waiting for the ad to play. Oh, you pulled your werewolf outfit. Come to the haunted house. Oh, I see. Okay, chat. Give me one moment here. Give me one moment. We're gonna let the ad play. I'm changing that monitor out. That monitor is on my light noise. It turned off on me again. So give me 1 second. I am here. Let's see if I burn myself or get executed. Just no, chat. It OBS drop frame, freak out for a moment, and because my PC is freaking out because Queen's being unplugged. So, let's see if we can do this, chat. Can I do this? Is the question. Yeah, that's so goddamn hot. Get number 10. It is my forehead. And all the way over there. My god, champ. Okay. Fine. Everything is fine. Get it. Is it really that much? We don't need my PC. We don't have. Okay. One bomb. Get walked out, champ. Get some real champ. Fine, chat. It's fine. This is the monitor. This is what it was breaking. Piece of quiet that's so hot. Okay. Alright. This is what we're gonna replace it with, champ. Give me 1 second. My monitor is overheating, so I'm switching out monitor. 1 second. Everything is breaking around me. We are slowly dying, Coon. Everything is dying. Ooh, I got a candy on my desk. Chat, I didn't realize I had a candy bar on my desk. Hang on, chat. Hang on. Okay. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Keep wild all the way. Okay. Oh, so good, champ. Well, you in. Now, what did I need? We're getting no champ. Yeah, there we go, boys. We got it. Okay. Okay. OBS, I think, it done freaking out. Okay, I think we good, chat. You can still heal me, everything fine? Okay, hang on. I gotta move around some of my monitors. Oh god, everything out of whack. Okay, I'm gonna put you here.
Welcome, welcome.
T7 gifted a tier 1 sub to Kunaho. They have
Dude.
given 24 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Coon. There you go. Fuck the ad, Coon. Fuck the ads. Okay. Hang on, chat. Hang on. I gotta get my monitors now. Well, my mount can easily move because I don't know what way I'm going. Give me 1 second, chat. Okay, so 3 there, 1 there. So 3 need to be here.
Fuck that ad right where the sun don't shine.
Yeah. Exactly, chat. Exactly. Everyone get a sub. Get a sub so you can still give me money and say fuck the ads. Okay. Okay, now, where are you, chat? I gotta find you now. There you are. I found you. Thank you, T.I. And there you go, Coon. Enjoy it. Okay, now. Sorry, Coon. One of my monitors was overheating. It was driving me nuts. At the whole thing, my hand got burned. But nonetheless, also we got a lot of pain medicine in our system. But nonetheless, I need water, chat. Anyway, before I get distracted again, where were we? But what I was saying, like what I know how to do, Coon, is, I know how to do the art. I know how to do. Is it cutting? Whatever we call when you cut it into pieces. So each piece can be layered and animated. So I know how slicing. I think it's called slicing, right? I know how to do that. I know how to do what is the program called? Hang on, let me see. What is that program called? Also, hang on, chat. Hang on. Yeah, turn my PC off for a second. Okay. So what is it? I know how to do, VTube, VDOTube mini. Let me see. I know how to do that, and I know how, as I exit off again. So I know how to animate in that. I know how to animate in, is it called VTuber Plus? PNG Tubal Plus. I know how to animate in that. I know how to make 3D models, and I know how to customize the model to also be used in VR chat. And I also know how to add accessory through Blender. So the 3D model can have accessories as well as accessory in VR chat as well. And that is what I know how to do, Coon. Also, where's my theme? I lost theme. Where's my main monitor now? Oh, wait, my main monitor over here now. Okay. Also, the theme. There we go. Okay. But yeah, that's what I know how to do. So when it comes to, is it live 2D? I think it's live 2D where you do the warping of texture. Like I said, I understand it, but I'm not good at it when it comes to that. That's the one thing is like, I need a few more hours and a few more YouTube video to fully wrap my head around that. But yeah, I know how to do all like the PNG tuber stuff and the 3D VTuber stuff, like the actual 3D, like V-Boy stuff. That is the stuff I know. Wait, alien corpse on a R-point bed? Yes, you do very badly need to find that. Wait, was it trying to want another one? Wait, hang on. Did I ever change my ad for the Lunar stream? I don't think I did. Or Twitch it being Twitch. I want the Mothman stuff, Joe. I want the Mothman. Yeah, lucky enough, I don't have any Woku TVs. Like we have a Woku, like just a normal like little Woku bot downstairs. But none of all TVs are Woku. We only have one smart TV, which is the main like 4K monitor, but it is not Woku. Whatever like video we're using from like 4 years ago. Let's see, we can get big money making it, got let people doing it. Most incentivized, yeah. Yeah, because like, from like most of the VTuber stuff I see, it seems like most is like live 2D stuff. And then like 3D stuff if you're doing like the body tracking stuff.
Chat. This has been making the rounds the past few days.
Oh god, what is
Anyone
this?
visit their local Walmart to check the validity of these claims?
I can answer that because I was at Walmart 3 days ago? 3 or 4 days ago when Sam had to get on medicine. Yeah, I did hear about them trying to patent the HDMI shit for ads. Like, ugh. Like, there were like 2 ways that ideally could go in a good way. If, first of all, they don't get the patent and it fails. Or they get the patent and it fails, and then they have the patent, and if they don't, like, you know, license it out, then no one can do it. So, you know, we will see how that work out, but I did see about that. Oh, okay, yeah, the whole Walmart inventory thing, yes. All Walmart, ended up downsizing a GameStop. So as an example here, hang on, let me go back. Hang on, give me 1 second, chat. Move this over. This one, yeah. So yeah, like the one we have in all Walmart is like 3 shelves, so like only 3 shelf high. And they put them in like literally 3 shelves. So like literally you had to get on the floor to like see inside of them because they're like on the very bottom shelf. And they have them broken up into, of course, you know, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo stuff. And yeah, it pretty bare. Like looking at the store, if you count all 3 systems in at the Walmart we have. Only the main one, because we got 2. We got one that is like the main one in the middle of town, and then we have one like out toward the freeway. Delete the one in the middle of town.
But are you seeing those clearance prices at yours? Anyone else getting any?
But at all the clone stuff, I saw some. The only clone price I saw was for like AEW. Like AEW was like $10. I almost bought it again, any if I have it on PC. But as far like actual like clearance, like a couple, probably like 3 or 4 months ago, they had like a whole bunch of games in like equivalent, like an equivalent aisle that were like on the opposite side of the store. And they had some Nintendo stuff in there. Like they had like
the most common one I was seeing was like Live Alive for 20 and Xenoblade for 20, I think.
Wait, really? I haven't seen the Life Alive one, and is it Xenoblade 3 or is it Xenoblade 1? Because the game that I've been seeing Dick marked down that far was, like I said, AEW on F on PlayStation with 10, and then I saw
Yeah. 3.
oh, what 3? Shit, I would have grabbed that. I still don't have 3. But yeah, the other one that was on the other side of the door that would Dick count it. It was Advance War, which I wish I could have got, but I didn't have the money for it. But like $30, and like a Wario game, and then one of the Pikmin game was like 25, 30. But when I was there last, they were gone. Like the only thing that was on the other side of the door in the bargain bin was mainly like Madden games. But yeah, all Walmart is very much liquidating. But like at that point, like looking at least what they have out on the shelf, it's probably less than 100 copy of random games. And they had like signs up now being like, oh, if you're looking for a PS5 or Xbox, come to the counter. Like they're no longer putting them out. Well, like a couple months ago they had them, at least Xbox. I think I've seen like one PlayStation in it that was actually in like one of these shelves. And now they do have a sign being like, ask the associate for it. But yeah, that's how my Walmart is looking right now. Yeah, because I only go to all Walmart like every 3 months in Sammy to get medicine since it's a whole ordeal. This is like a 6-hour trip if we do the bus. Or we have to spend like $30 for Uber, and just like, no thank you on that. So I don't go to Walmart nearly as much as I used to. Wait, they're actually licensing the Power Angel stuff? That is good. It'd be interesting to see what they
Here's
do with
another.
it.
Troy, these have been blowing up. So I just wanted to ask everyone.
Let's see. Oh, these are prices. Okay, what are the prices? Wait. Active Life Outdoor, $5. Nil Automata, 10. Star Ocean, 20. Fire Emblem, 20. I saw Fire Emblem Engage, but it was 30 at mine. But it would technically did count especially for fourth party. Disney No Man. Wait, Unicorn was 30? Metal Gear Collection at 30. That's not bad. $10 for each game, not bad. Wayne Fit for 30. Pikmin for 30. I saw the Pikmin. Pikmin is the only one on that list I saw. Cause Engage I saw it for 30. But all the other games my Walmart did not have. How much is... Oh yeah, and Pikmin. I saw Pikmin. I said Pikmin for 30. Okay, I'm curious. Hang on. How much is he going for over on Amazon? Or did just Walmart liquidating? I know there was like a report coming out like a couple months ago around the time the thought paperwork started coming out about Walmart. Yeah, Xenoblade 3 on Amazon still selling for 50. And Chronicle Remaster at 54. So yeah, this is a Walmart thing. Because I did see they were like reporting that that Walmart is doing like Best Buy and getting out of the physical media stuff. So I wouldn't doubt that being a thing right now. You know, I wouldn't doubt they're just gonna be, you know, all gone. You know, in the very, very, very future. You know. Will do, Coon. Because I'm pretty sure it was 30 when I saw it a couple days ago. Yeah, the Unicorn one is insane. And that game literally came out, what, like a month ago?
Well, couldn't hurt to check if you are in the area. I got
Yeah.
no money till payday, so sucks for me.
Yeah.
Bad timing.
That's how I feel I will. Like, man, if it was like a couple months from now, or like a couple months before taxes, like, I would absolutely be grabbing a lot of the ones I did see. Because I wanted Vamp Wars, it just, I didn't have the money for it at the time. Telling you, this is the luck of the draw here. TI, it just always happened when no one got money. Cause yeah, the main ones on that list I would be wanting is like I would want Fire Emblem, I would want Vamp Wars, and I probably would grab Pikmin just because it's, you know, cheap-ish. But yeah, them are like the main one for me because like, you know, you never see fourth-party Nintendo shit hardly ever on sale, especially for physical. Yeah, I would have paid $10 for Neo because I don't actually own a copy of Neo. I only played through like the fourth ending, and because I borrowed it from a friend of mine, and then I was like, you know, since he was a very horny fella, and when I showed him how to get rid of an outfit, such as running around in a thong, he took the game back before I could do the other endings. So I still to this day have only seen the fourth ending in Neo. Or Neo Automata, anyway. But... man. Hopefully soon. You know what we need, champ?
Base Tasman stare.
Yeah, because he got it because of 2B. And he played it, he beat the fourth ending, and then he let me play it for once in his life. And I was talking to him about like the multiple ending stuff because he had no idea. He didn't realize there was other endings. And I was like showing him about it, and it was like a video breaking down how to get them. And they were running around with 2B Whittle, you know, Whittle in a thong. And he was freaking out about it, and I was like, dude, yeah, just if I remember right, wasn't you just had to blow yourself up, right? I believe that's how it was done, if I remember right. And he didn't know that. And then after I showed him how to do it, he literally took the game back. So, yay. So I still need to pick up Neo Automata at some point and get the other ending, because I really like Neo Automata. And I have pulled some, like, wacky shit about some of the other new game pluses.
Well, I'm gonna get my money early tomorrow. I'm gonna go for a walk to my local Walmart. If I see anything cool, I'll let y'all know. If I see uncool no clearance prices, I'll let y'all know too.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'd be interested to see how it is. Because I really wish on my end, not only I wish I had more money right now, like goddamn government taxes, but I kind of honestly wish, because of how our Walmart is with the one like in town. Technically they both in town, but you know, one it will everyone go because in the middle. I really wish we still had a vehicle to get to the one like out by the freeway. Because the one out in the freeway, like no one ever goes out there. So like they always have like, you know, they usually had like all the shit. Like every time I went to try to find a game, 9 times out of 10 I had to go out there because no one ever go out on the freeway for it. Because I imagine anyone have clearance around here, probably that one. Or at least have stock that nobody is touching. But yeah, I get let it know. Also, chat, I'm happy. I'm caught up. We did it, chat. It's only been 4 hours and 19 minutes of just chatting. God damn it, chat. Ugh. Welcome to the Jet Chatty stream, I guess. But,
Resellers gonna eat. They were common when I used to work at that Walmart. Crossing my fingers.
Yeah, you're hoping. Yeah, 'cause you know that we still gonna go ham, especially with a lot of them being fourth party Nintendo stuff. Like I said, they never go on sale, so they will absolutely do it. But yeah, by the way, Coon, did they have they showed any of the new toys, or did they just announce the crossover or the partnership, I should say? But let me see, chat. What we got happening here? Okay, chat. You know what I'm tempted on, chat? This is what I'm tempted on right now, chat. What about over on YouTube? We just spent 4 hours just chatting. I am tempted, if you're watching over on YouTube, I am tempted on ending the YouTube stream and just relaunching it, chat. That way, because of how YouTube is, since I can stream like so long for YouTube to, you know, save VODs.
Troy, I smell blood in the water. I'm preparing to strike.
You better strike for all but. Strike for all but, TI. Do it.
I'm sorry for acting crazy.
No, no,
It
I'm by
will happen
striking, but I
again.
will take it.
Woo.
Thank you, TI. Yeah, you better get out there. You better show them scalpels and weed sellers who bots. Do it for chat, TI. But dude, thank you. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. If you're on YouTube chat, I think what I'm gonna do, I think we're gonna separate these into different videos. I wasn't planning to be ranting for 4 hours, but here I am. And since I caught up, we will actually get to why we are actually here today, chat. Which is not Dick Queen.
I am. The winner. What?
Wait, you are what? Oh, W. Nice. You better be. You better be. So yeah, give me a second, chat. If you're watching on YouTube, come on over to twitch.tv/TroyMaconn, or give me a second to break this out. Because, you know, goddamn YouTube. So yeah, if you're watching over there on YouTube, come on over to twitch.tv/TroyMaconn. If you're here on Twitch, nothing will change. Just give me a second. And we will actually get into War of Final Fantasy for a few hours, chat. Because it's 5 p.m. and I don't know how much longer I'm awake. Also, I'm really hot, chat.
I had to take the Overlord
Wait, you did?
crown.
Oh,
Woo.
you did? Well, Sam was the leader there for, what, like 3 days? 4 days? It was a night while it lasted. Sam gonna be so sad, but I think she happy turning it back over to you, TI. You know what I need, TI, for like the Overlord bot stream thing is I know they're not way built into it by default. I need to figure out if I can do this without manually doing it. But I need to figure out like a way to like track, because I believe at the moment you have been the boss of the stream more than anyone else. At least at the moment, anyway. So I need to figure out a way to track that. But, real quick, give me a second. Once again, YouTube stream. Your stream will come down YouTube and then come back up. So give me a moment and the stream will be back over there on YouTube. So, give me 1 second here, chat.